Hey, beautiful people. Good evening. Good evening. How is everyone doing? Good evening, guys. You are welcome to our channel. I trust you are doing good. You the gist lover here, Rachel. You the gist lover already. Yes, we are doing gist today. Let's do gist today. Yeah. How is everyone doing? How is your week going so far? I feel like this week went really, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like this week went really, really quick. I can't believe it's Thursday already. Ogbonge gist ni o. Joel, Christy. Yeah, Nari Ogbonge gist today. We want to talk about family feud. Family kwata kwata. I welcome all of you now. How una dey? That last video, oh my god, I really, I was thinking about it. In fact, YouTube, shebi they say they get two head. They don't let us talk with you. We won't talk in peace. We decided to knock pigeon. It was very nice. Very, very interesting video. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I hope you did too. You're welcome. I hope your week has been good. Thank you very much for being here. It's Thursday, the 18th day of November, the year of our Lord 2021. Like in a month's time, we'll be saying Christmas is in 3 days. Can you guys believe it? 3 or 4 days. Oh my God. This year, I for one, I cannot wait. Let this year just come and go. Let it go, 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 go. Because this year, we just thank God for life. This year has come with a lot. From 2020 to 2021, the world has been through a lot. So let this year come and go so that we can welcome a fresh year, free of all wahala, free of all illnesses, free of deaths, and all the bad things that happened in this year. As hello to now, Mabudu fam. I hope you guys are doing well. Please hit the like button as you're coming in. If you have not yet subscribed, please do so. Subscribe and also put your notification sign on so that you can get notification whenever we go live. Sometimes YouTube, with their wahala, some people say their notification is on, they still don't get alert, but at least you have more chances of getting an alert whenever we are doing the show. If your bell, this tiny black bell you're seeing there, if you just hit on it, and then whenever we are live, it sends you a notification right to your phone that we are live on the show. That is the work of that. Good evening, my people. I greet you now where you are welcome. I see that this news is like for the past 2 days now. Time flies, I'm telling you. Yes, Christy. The past 2 days now, this is the best news on Nigerian social media. According to Augusta Gold, you say on Obasanjo internet. I would say this is the best news on Obasanjo internet now. Like all the time, we hear a lot of bad news on social media. So when occasionally you see a piece of news like this that is good, really, really heartwarming, really, really, really heartwarming, then it is worth talking about. So you guys know P Square. Whether you are non-Nigerian, you are Nigerian or non-Nigeria, everybody knows the boys. It's Peter Okoye and the other one is called Paul Okoye. They are well known worldwide. Like these guys are sensational. They are Afrobeat sensational. Yeah, they've been one of the earliest in the industry, right? And they are twins, right? Who doesn't know P Square here? I don't think there's anybody that doesn't know P Square. They are quite known in the Nigerian music industry, both home and abroad. Everybody knows P Square. They are, I think they grew up in Jos, but their parents or they are from the eastern part of Nigeria. They are Igbo, but their parents are Igbo, and I think they were born and brought up in Jos. Paul and Peter Okoye. P Square. These guys made really, really melodious music. Like, you can't help. One thing that is really, really good about their music is that it's so danceable. There's no music that they make that you don't dance until you go tire. You go dance. Yeah. P Square, we are back again. Yeah, they are really, really, really good. Their music was good. Yes, they can sing, they can dance. They've got it all. They've got the looks, they've got the dance, they've got the voice. I mean, they were a very powerful, powerful duo, brothers, who were bringing out music for the Nigerian music industry, both home and abroad. People were really enjoying them, and they made it quite a huge success in their musical career since when they busted into the limelight. Yeah, their music now really, really good music. They are very, very popular. Yeah. Who doesn't know P Square here? I don't think there's anyone here that would not know P Square. You should know them. They are twins. So, unfortunately, as what usually happens when people are together, whether family or friends, when things happen, especially when they become, when there's fame, there's money, businesses are joined together, then there will be some misunderstandings. So these guys have been having problems, right? I don't think this is the last time that they even had their misunderstanding. Initially, they had a fallout a while ago, then they came back together, people celebrated and said, thank God, though, how can twins be fighting? Like their fight will be so bad that they don't talk. They don't really talk. They unfollow each other, like they start saying things. We even saw a video when they were, you know, they were having like a meeting with their brother who was like their manager. I understand it was their big brother that was their manager. And I will read something to you just now from one of the newspaper, Nigerian newspapers. So these are both of them, and those are their wives. So one of them is married to Anita. I never know the difference between Paul and Peter. So I'm not even going to attempt to say this one is Paul, this one is Peter. I just know they are Paul and Peter. Which one is which, I don't know. So one of them is married to Anita, and the other P, one P is married to Anita. I think they are estranged now. And the other P is married to this other light-skinned lady there called Lola, who is a Yoruba lady. And there's been so many things have been said about them on social media. You can see so many things have been said, no non-verified, because usually when there's a family feud like this, people are fighting. Other people will come and add their salt and pepper to eat what is responsible for the issues that they have. Okay, because they've made a lot of money. They are millionaires now. They are doing well. Okay, so wetin go make two brothers that shared the same womb at the same time, like literally one came out like few minutes before the other. They probably shared the same what do you call it, placenta. What will make them to fall out to the extent that they became like real enemies? My people, this life, balance. So I'm telling you, brothers, like from humble beginnings, they rose, they made music, they made money, they were popular, they were famous, they made everybody loved them. Like their routine, and these guys, when their dance routine, okay, Paul is the one that has locks. Oh, I see. I never know them different, to be honest. Peter is the one that have the low cut hair. Okay, so Peter is the one on my left, and Paul is the one on my right. Okay, all right. Which one's wife left? Who is married to Anita? Is it Paul or Peter? Which one of them? Is the one with the long hair, right? Okay, Peter is lower hair. I see. Short cut. Ah, I see. I just know it's Paul and Peter. I never know who is who because they are identical, to be honest. Hmm. Somebody says Esau and Jacob. Oh my God, the yin with Melanie, you're so funny. Hey, he says Esau and Jacob, twins. Family feud, not be small thing, no. It happens, though. It dey happen to me and you, we too have our own stories about family that become, enemy, or family that turn against you, or family that, all of a sudden. And the thing that makes me really sad about this whole situation is the fact that one una dey hustle, like when things are not that good and you are struggling as a family, the family usually pulls together to help each other through school, through everything. But when money come and everybody is now becoming successful and things are good, na there the wahala dey start. Now there the katakata they start. So yeah, they are just boys. Somebody say love them because of they are just boys. So if they are not just boys, you won't like them, Grace. Hmm? Okay, it's Paul that is married to Anita, the one with the dreadlock. I see. Anita, I see. Thank you. So Peter is married to is it Lola or Motola? What's her name? Lola, the Yoruba lady. I see. Thank you very much, guys. I know they know the difference because they look alike too much. Anyway, so these guys, their fight got really, really bad. Some people say it's 4 years ago. Some people say it's 5 years ago. They are extremely talented, extremely. Like they're one of the finest when it comes to music. If you want to talk about, Afrobeats, especially when it started their music, they always make sense. That's one thing I love about their music. They don't just write rubbish lyrics and just come and be jumping up and down. Their music, they make sense. Somebody said rumor saying it's women that separated them, but we don't really know the truth about that rumor, Bibiosa. You see, we don't know the truth about that rumor because a lot of things have been said on social media that it's because the family did not accept the Yoruba wife or whatever, or the two wives were fighting. But I will come to show you what the wife of Peter, who is Anita, is now saying today. But before I do that, let me read something to you guys about a bit a bit of Genesis. This one says 4 years. Some newspaper will tell you it's 5 years, or some online blogs will say it's 5 years. This is the Premium Times. I believe it's a Nigerian. I don't know whether a newspaper have been a. I don't know whether a newspaper have been a blog. I never know what this one is. But it's just something Nigeria, sha. Is it showing? Oh, okay, it's not showing because of that picture. Okay, let me take the picture off so that you guys can see. Yeah, that's Premium Times that carry the music today. It's been on social media. I have a couple of videos I'll show you as well. I say 4 years after separation, P Square back together on their 40th birthday. Actually, today is their birthday. Today is their birthday. So it says the 40-year-old brothers who started their musical career in 1999. That's quite a while. Dominated the African music industry for over a decade until 2017 when they fell out. Okay, so he's saying that Paul and Peter Okoye, Nigerian twins, singing sensation, formerly known as P Square, have settled their 4-year-old rift, right? The twin brothers, who had been estranged for years, in a viral video on Wednesday evening, reconciled, embracing each other after many years of a very messy controversies that hurt their colleagues and fans alike. Mm? In a viral video, their elder brother and manager of the defunct group P Square, Jude, so their brother is called Jude Okoye, was seen, or he could be seen warmly embracing the twin brothers. So the fight now, the whole family affects, and not only two of them. He could affect the brother too. And he says that reconciliation was reportedly brokered on Wednesday evening by their brother, Jude, the same Jude Okoye. Their colleagues, Jay Mertens and Paul's lawyer, and somebody called Somadina Eugene Okorie. And many say the reconciliation coming on after the twin brothers followed each other on Instagram. Because say on Instagram these days, they say they know. That's the new normal now. Relationship is on social media. You know who likes each other. When they are following each other, and the blogs go still know. When they unfollow each other, now they still go there, go investigate. They will actually go there and check and put the name and see whether the person is following the person. Now wow, people get time. But anyway, that was a signal to say that there's relief that there might be reconciliation on site. Okay, and he also says that in 2017, that was when the katakata started. They broke up after Peter, who you people say is the one with the low cut hair, sent a termination letter to their lawyer, Festus Keyamo. Okay, broke their partnership up, because remember they used to do their music videos together all the time. The music duo, once known as P Square, became two separate artists, independent of each other. Peter adopted the name Mr. P, while Paul he became known as Rude Boy. He's the one that calls himself Rude Boy. That's Paul, the one with the dreadlock that married the Anita girl or woman. And this paper said not only did their separation affect their careers, it also affected their personal lives. Fans kept anticipating their reconciliation and held on to the line in one of their hits 2015 hit that said Busybody, which went which went what does it say? Busybody, which want Peter and Paul them to be, I don't know what this one they talk. But all hope was dashed when in 2020 Peter tweeted to fans that they should stop anticipating any reconciliation. And they said Peter is the most outspoken of the two. Yeah, he's the most outspoken, the one with the short, low cut hair. And he said that the elder brother, who is their ex-manager, who is called Jude, was behind the wahala. He says the brother that is behind the katakata, that he was the one that caused the wahala. And he said that the whole drama began after Paul began posting the lyrics of most of their songs on Instagram and claimed to be the writer. He also accused Paul of being weak and not standing up to their older brother. Nasi wahala. 3 brothers, oh. Isholagbara okonigbala. But now they've reconciled and they started following each other back on Instagram. And Peter also took Paul's children on a shopping spree in the US where they currently live ahead of Christmas. Yeah. And he took the twin brothers' children. I'll play you the video in a minute. And Paul's kid had fun, the fun of their lives, their uncle. They got beautiful toys, clothes, jewelry. Their mother was heard in the background saying they need to do Christmas shop. They don't need to do Christmas shopping anymore. And also to celebrate the return of P Square, Paul, through the Twitter handle, has called on their fans to prove that 2 is better than 1. Starting from, okay, this is the one that he said they should start donating money. You know, the video is doing fundraising now. So they too, they want to do the same thing. So I think they are just having fun. Yeah, my people. So that's what the newspaper has reported. So let me show you the video of when people knew that there might be reconciliation in sight. This is the first video when the children went shopping. Okay.
Who wants toys? This one? Which one do you want, please?
I want Papa Flo. I want that teddy bear.
You want teddy bear? This one?
Yeah.
Did you get it?
Yes.
I'm good.
Excuse me. What? Eh? Uncle Peter's baby. Wow. And look at all the toys. I don't need to do Christmas again. Uncle Peter is Santa Claus. Okay, I'll take a picture.
You guys love them?
They love it. Thank you so much. Wow. You guys. This is Christmas in November.
It was great, huh?
Thank you.
You guys are enjoying, no? Children, what you consign them? Children don't send anybody. If you are fighting, they know they fight too. They collect their gift, JJ. And this is the video when they...
You crazy. You got pack, jump back on you. Nigga, you alright? Get dismissed. Get dismissed. Get dismissed.
Blood is thicker than water, oh my people. Blood is thicker than water. No matter what you do, you cannot change family. That's the truth. This is them again here. This is them again, chilling and relaxing. And I think this is the house of the one that is married to Lola, Peter. I think this is his house because she was in the background there. So they are all gathered here. You can see the brother, you can see the two boys, the two men. They are men now, they are 40 years old. Not boys, but they call themselves P Square when they were together. I mean, these guys are really gifted. That's their brother. That's the Jude hugging the one with the low cut hair. That's him hugging Peter, and that's the wife. That's the wife. That's Peter's wife. Yeah, yeah. You see all of them hugging. I mean, fight no good, oh my people. It's good to make up, cause life, this life. What did they this life? Where person they fight, safe. It's good to reconcile, and a lot of people see them. That's both of them now. Mm. That is the one with the dread now, Paul, with the brother's wife. So yeah, reconciliation, really, really good, really, really good. And this is what Anita wrote. Anita wrote this. Anita talks say because I'm sure she's aware that a lot of people may have been calling her name. Maybe she has a hand in it somehow, somewhere. So she wrote on her social media and said, "There been one, not be two. That means they are one. Both of them are one. They are twins. They are two in one. They are one plus one, one because they are two. Buy one, get one free." And she said, "Happy birthday, Jima. This is the best birthday present either of you could receive. Thank you for letting me have such a great relationship with both of you, independent of your rift. I am delighted I didn't allow your coconut heads let me choose sides." So she declared herself, say she no choose side. She no support her brother, her husband. She no support the twins. That she stayed neutral. Whether that is true is another matter. But I'm reading what she said. She said she no choose side though. Even with their coconut head, she decided not to. And she said there's a lesson here. Do not ever involve yourself in a rift that doesn't concern you. If it not concern you, no involve yourself. And don't let social media and the opinion of those who do not matter define your situation. Let God guide you. Love wins. Happy birthday, Peter Square. Happy birthday, rude boy. So now wetin Anita talk with that too. She clear herself sharp sharp because you know say social media will always have something to say. And I'm sure she's heard before that she's the one that people are holding accountable for the wahala. So, family. Can't live with them, can't live without them. My people, family rift, family quanta. Not be here. Oh. I'm sure though some of you listening to me now, you have something going on in your family too, whereby some people have just decided that, whatever it is. Thank you very much for the donation of the $50. I really, really appreciate. Thank you so much. Thank you for that. Cameo Beauty, thank you. You love my content. Oh, bless you. I appreciate that, but I do prefer uh Cash App or PayPal, please, because YouTube, now 30% that they take inside, though, that they take past Jesus, or Jesus, they take 10% tithe. Their tithe now 30%. Oh, so if you want to give me, in fact, I'm going to find time to remove that super chat. If you want to give me any super chat, do it via Cash App or via PayPal. Thank you very much. So, how this family feud did they happen? Where did they happen? Uni says sometimes you just have to extricate yourself from family that is toxic. Yeah, sometimes it might not just be toxic, it just might be just quarrel. Like quarrel happen. I mean, in every relationship, I believe that issues will come up, right? And it is how you manage those issues that matter. It's not only sibling relationships that where there's a lot of sibling rivalry that goes on, uh, but also even love relationships or marriage or whatever issues go on. But sometimes the reason why these issues linger for so long is because Number one, people don't want to talk about it. People don't want to be, be accountable for the errors or apologize for hurting the other person. Now, there the wahala dey. When there is pride, everybody hold in stand, say no, la la la, now you offend me. I no go gree me ni gba. But if you really look at it, wetin dey this life sef? What is there? What is there? Oluremi says social media can be good or bad. It depends on how you handle it. Of course, people make millions from social media. Social media is some people's job. So, I mean, it's not all to do with social media. It's usually like in their own situation. Like I said, I don't know what happened in their own situation, but I mean, I'm not even, the discussion is not about Paul and Peter Square, but generally about family situation, family feud, when there's quarrel. Some siblings, there is quarrel that they can't stand each other because of lack of communication. They thought, say, your sister or your brother do you this thing, you won't take the time to verify it. I learned a very, very big lesson the other day, and the person that taught me the lesson is a member of this platform. And this was because, most times when we hear something, we just run with it without, asking that person that thing is said about. They tell you something about this person, say, instead of you to confront that person and say, see what I hear, you just believe, you know. But I learned a very good lesson a couple of months ago, and something happened, and the person said, let's ask this person. This is what we heard about her. And we did. And I'm telling you, when she finished explaining, I was like, wow, thank God that we went ahead to ask. Sometimes people, they hear things. Even your siblings, they will hear things about you. Say, see, wait till they say you do. See what they say you said. Yeah, every relationship have ups and downs. Yeah, but they will not ask you. They will carry it and begin to use it to react against you. Yeah, it takes maturity for reconciliation, right? Another thing is pride. When people are too proud, especially when people have small change, they begin to feel that they are alpha and omega. But you know what I've learned about my life and life generally? Everybody, na im be your oga. You understand? Everybody. I don't care whether you are a millionaire, you are a billionaire, as long as you know they feed anybody. Everybody deserves their respect. And relationship is all about respect. Whether it's siblings relationship and love relationship, marriage, whatever you want to call it. It's all about respect. So some people they believe say because they get money now only them. The poor relative does not need to be respected. That's wrong. And that's a very typical African thing to do. Africans will respect money, we respect position, we respect class. Okay, Nigerians especially. Pride, money. If person get money for Nigeria, for instance, this is a very, very good example in Nigeria. When you have money, you can never do any wrong. Yes. Eunice, you are right. Humility is important in our lives. Yeah. No matter that's one thing I love about Oyibo people. They have money, it doesn't change their personality. It doesn't change their character. They are still nice. They are still kind. They are still humble. They still say please. They still say thank you. They can talk to you. They will come to your level and talk to you with so much dignity and respect. But black people, hey, Chineke, especially Nigerians, they see small money like this. Ja, ja, ja. All their shoulder go don raise. And I know they see me, I raise my hand now. I wish una dey see me, I say I raise my hand. Now so they'll call they raise their hand, they waka. Everybody now get to the bow to them. You get to the worship them now. They want turn Lord and Master over you. So now some of the things where they cause wahala be this. Money, eh? Money can be a good thing, but the love of money, according to what the Bible says, is the root of all evil. Money brings a lot of things. And you know what I also found out is that you never really know the true attribute, the character of people until when they don't have money. Just give them small money. Small money. Somebody will never see 100,000 before, you just put 10 million for your account. Hey, you go crazy. Now that time you can see the true character in nature will come out. So if that kind of person goes into a relationship with their siblings like that, come want to dominate the whole family. They won't come to dominate their friends, say because they be millionaire now. While I go there now. Ebere, you read my mind. Fake prophets with their fake prophecies have caused a lot of problems with families. Ebere, you are in spirit. You read my mind. Fake prophecy. Wetin fake prophecy don cause? You know, say when people like going to prophets, they will either tell you it's your mother that wants to kill you, or they will tell you it's your sister, or they'll say your sister is the one that is jealous of you, or they will tell you it's your brother. They must find somebody. They say it's your family. And they do all this to tear family apart. And if you're not a discerning person, my dear, even they do want to tear relationships apart. They'll say that person, they don't like you, they don't want your good, they're after your life, run away from them. I'm dealing with one in my personal life right now. Wetin fake prophecy don't cause. And that's why you see me personally, I don't chase prophecy. Never. And I have a problem with people who are always running after prophecy. Because I believe that if you know your God, then there's no need for you. Because you can be lied to. And even the Bible warned us about, in the end time, there will be a lot of fake people saying they will see all sorts of things. They will tell you they are from God. They will do magic. They will say they are doing it in the name of God. So prophecies can ruin relationship. And that one might be the deepest one. That is the worst one. Because if somebody tells you that your sibling is the one that hates you and wants you under 6 foot under, you know go they run. You go they run now. You go they run, say, they won't kill me. They don't like me. They jealous me. You know that kind of a thing. Unforgiveness. Now another thing where they cause some something where happen 10 years ago. Some people they know how to stop their brain and memory card of what happened 20 years ago. They'll say, hey, in 1976, you remember when we were under that mango tree? This is what you said to me. This, that. And as a result of that, that is what has affected our relationship. See, now every day, now we dey offend God, oh. God, they forgive us, oh. And if you're a Christian in the house, we pray the Lord's Prayer every day. Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. I shall say a lot of us as Christians pray that prayer, but we don't really apply it, or we don't really know the meaning, what it means. Some people, they have no forgiving bone in their body. Everything about them is grudges. Yeah. Very, very difficult to deliver those people. Prophets. And the funny thing about it is that when you have money, if you are blessed, that's when the prophet will now become and be seeing all sorts of bad prophecy for you. They'll be telling you. And the prophecy they always see, the thing that pains me is that, there ever be good prophecy. No, they cannot see prophecy about your progress, about you becoming, touching lives and doing things to change the nations. Oh, no, now prophecy of witches and wizards and people that are pursuing you. I the one that say all these people, all these our neighbors that we they live with for this part of the world. I'm not saying that they don't have their own issue. They have their own issue. Igbo have their own issue. Okay. But when it comes to spirituality, the way our people back home, blacks, Nigerians, manipulate spirituality to confuse people's relationship, to confuse family, tear family apart. There are some families that they don't even talk. They hate each other. Like they can't literally drink water from one another's house because of prophecy. So these are all the issues, though. Yeah, some people are unable to forgive. And some people have come here to tell us the reason why, even the forgiving, especially when it comes to mothers. A lot of people have shared their story of having narcissist mothers with us. Yeah. And we even advise them that forgive them from afar because forgiveness is key to healing, but keep those people at arm's length. But though, when we say forgiveness is not forgetfulness, I disagree with that a little bit. Temilade, let me tell you why I disagree with that a little bit. See, without forgetting or attempting to forget, the hurt that you feel from what somebody does to you never goes away. Even if you forgive them, when you remember it, it will still be hurting you. And it's hurting you, you are hating that person. So it's very, very difficult if you don't forget. That pain will never go away. Hmm. It will never go away. Yeah, you are right. You are so right, peace. Nigerians, we are very religious, but Christ in that religion, especially Christianity, ó dọwọ́ Ọlọ́run. Na God hand na im dey. Siblings no go see each other eye to eye again. You'll be wondering, these are twins. Imagine how close. I mean, this is the closest siblings relationship you can ever have. Twins that you shared a womb together. And a lot of people were talking about these twins, and they were talking about their mother, if their mother was alive. That even though their mother is not alive, that she's not resting in peace because, we believe that people who are gone in the life after see what is going on, that the mom's spirit will not be happy because the children she left behind, look at them, three of them, three sons. The brother is in the mix as well, not just Peter and Paul. The elder brother too, all of them not talking for years. And the most painful part about all this is that while they are not talking, remember their family people now, their own children, you know, they are not mixing up again, because if you are not talking to your sibling, your children are not going to go to their house. The reason why Uncle Peter was able to go to the US now to go and take Paul's children out is because they reconciled. We didn't see it happen before. So it doesn't only affect your relationship, it affects the next generation. And these children are innocent. They don't know anything about what the adults are fighting about. And they keep saying, "Oh, I want to see this my uncle. I want to see this my auntie." Say, "Oh, which auntie? Who's your auntie?" Then you borrow people that are not related, and then you give them to the children to be calling them uncle and auntie. Meanwhile, their own blood uncles and aunties are there, but you are not talking. Wow. Well, like me, I said to somebody yesterday, I was talking to a member of my family, my cousin, and I said, with everything that this is my own personal decision that I've made. I don't think there's anything anybody can do me now that I will struggle to forgive the person. To be honest, with everything the world has been through in the past 24 months with this pandemic, I beg, wetin dey there? Kila gbe kila ju. Not be this life. And this life now, serious like that. Not serious like that, because we are here today, we are gone tomorrow. And so life be. Life is very, very temporal. We are not here forever. Just imagine, God forbid, if these two didn't make up and they carried on this fight, and God forbid something happens to one of them. See, blood, you cannot do anything about it. Now, when something happened to your sibling, now you go know, say, when they say blood is thicker than water, that's when you will realize. Even if you are not talking to them, or you think they hurt you, or you hurt them, and you are fighting some kind of fight, if anything happens to one of them, the way the thing will touch you, your na that time you go know, say yes, it will be hitting you. It will be hitting you. Okay? So, yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. It's not worth it at all. It's not worth it. It's not worth it all. And so people are happy. A lot of fans are happy that they finally reconciled. They are back together. They will make sweet music again. Some people were reposting them and saying, they should do it for Igbo Amaka. How do you say it? Is it Igbo Amaka? Or I never know whether to call it Igbo Amaka or Igbo Amaka. Which one is it? Is it Igbo or Igbo? Anyone shall. For the culture. Because it's not very, very good. It's not very, very good. And okay, somebody saying that evil twins are telepath. They with telepathy. Like if one is feeling something, the other person will be feeling it wherever they are, right? How do you change that? How do you change that? Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you. Maggie, forgiveness is for yourself, not the other person hurting you. Absolutely. Yes. Some people in the comment section are saying that you cannot forget, you can forgive, you cannot forget. I think both go hand, it goes hand in hand, honestly. I think it goes hand in hand because when you have a perception of what somebody has done to you, they hurt you. You are in pain. That thing is paining you. Hmm? It is hurting you. But you need to let go of that pain before you forgive them. So when you forgive them, don't go back there. Sister, you're loving the message. Yeah. It's a message of peace and reconciliation. Yeah. Look at the year now, it's going to an end. Hmm? The number of days in this year, we are just counting down. Eh? I'm sure some of you have started doing Christmas shopping already. Those who are going to Nigeria, they are packing their suitcases already now to go to Nigeria. Hmm? So it's all about letting go of that negative energy. Letting go of it. Letting go of it. Because at some point, one person has to be the bigger person that will reach out to say, okay, enough of this. We've had this grudge now 5 years. We've had this fight now for whatever reason 5 years. Let's talk about it. Or you can choose not to talk about it and say, can we just, apologize to one another and say, I'm sorry if I did something to hurt you. And the other person says, okay, I'm sorry too. And then you hug and you make up. Hmm? A lot of fans today, I'm telling you on social media, people were reposting this, just thanking God, celebrating them because it's not only their birthday, the fact that they finally put this rift and this family feud, they finally put it away to say, okay, we are brothers. We came from the same womb. We had the same mother and father. We grew up together. We shared life together. So now that everything done soft, everywhere done soft, what are we fighting for? Hmm? Yeah, what are we fighting for? It is a negative disease. Yes, a negative energy, negativity. Yeah, unforgiveness. Yeah, put it that way. Unforgiveness is like is something that weighs you down. It weighs you down completely, especially when it comes to blood. Honestly, and the thing that stands in the way of it is usually pride, mm, ego for some. Now me you do this thing to, I go show you, I go show you, I go show you. What for? Is it necessary? It's really not necessary. If you ask me, I don't think it's necessary. So me for one, I'm very very happy that they are back together, and I'm also I'm very very I'm one of the fans because I love their music, man. What's not to love about P Square? I don't know what is there not to love about their music. Oh. I absolutely love their music. Mm. Yeah. You say hopefully the reconciliation is legit. We have to take it that it's legit. Let's not be cynical about it, Eunice. It is legit, okay? Because let's not be cynical about it. Let's just uphold them leave them to God and uphold them in prayers that, because they are brothers. They are brothers. They come from the same womb, share the same womb. What's more powerful than that? They are better off together, you say, it's a formidable force. They should enjoy all the money they made together with their families. They worked hard together. You see, here, especially during Christmas season now, when you see Christmas, you see families, their family is not too big like that, but you will see they will all come together in one person's house. And that is the beauty of family. But it's like we are losing it all. Nigerians, Africa, I don't know about that African country, but for Nigeria now, we are moving closer to, doing away with anything that has to do with it's not my wife and kids, then it's not my family. Hmm. Okay, it's not just the same. Gigi said it's not just the same. They share the same placenta. They are identical twins. Yeah, they are very, very identical twins. Hugs for to Mama said the truth about this film is that it reveals character flaws. This there comes a point that Africans must learn to respect boundaries regarding others' lives. Yeah, that one is a work in progress. Boundaries. Yeah. Boundaries, boundaries, boundaries. Oh, let's if we start that one, eh? We no go come up for here today, my sister. Yes. The same placenta, and then all of a sudden, come become like cat and dogs. Everybody doing their own thing. And the fact is that the music they make together is always better. That's the truth. The music they make individually, it's not as solid because they complement each other when they make music. You see, one can dance better, the other one can sing better. So they complement each other. When their voices come together, it's better than single. You know, when they do their single, they've still be doing their single, but it will always be P Square. There's Rude Boy or Peter Square or Mr. T, whatever. But it will always be P Square. You see? Hmm. Boundaries is something they didn't teach. They didn't teach us growing up. And even some people that live in the diaspora, they are struggling with it. Let me tell you what happened to me. About 2 weeks ago, I went to do my makeup. I dyed my hair. I cut my hair and I dyed it. My hair is short, very short. So I dyed it to this color. It's like blondish color. As I reached there to go, this my makeup artist that I like. We are close. Well, she's my close Aburu. She just look at me and say, Auntie B, why you dye your hair to this color? I know like I know fit you. Now this color now you for dye. I say, egba me. On top of my own head though. She said it. She doesn't mean any malice with it because I know her. But the way she said it, you can see that she didn't put any thought into it. The way she just said it, say, Auntie B, why you dye your hair to this color? This color no fit you. Now this color you for that. Now your head. Wetin concern you for wetin I put for my head? So when you talk about boundaries, cha ja ja. I say boundaries. Some of us have no clue. We not go finish, Gigi. If we start boundaries, we have no clue. Like a lot of Nigerians, make I know they say Africans because I've been to East Africa and I now know that East Africa is different from West Africa, especially West Africa, Niger. On top my own head, though, hugs to mama. She just tell me say the hair no fit me. Now your head I put on. Wetin concern you if you know? Even you see, Oyibo will never say a thing like that. Okay, British Oyibo no go talk something like that. Even if they think it, they won't say it. That's the thing that we struggle with as Nigeria. Everything what would they think now would they talk. As we take all those dumb thoughts they come our mind. Now so we dey open our mouth baga take talk am. I old pass am o. She not be my mate though. But I knew it wasn't coming from a place of malice. It's just habits. You understand? So I didn't take any offense. But I thought about it. I was like, my own head. I color my hair. You they tell me say no fit me. Say now this color I for do. Is it your head or is it your color? Which one be your own inside? You no pay me, but I didn't say anything. I didn't even say that's so rude. On a good day, I go tell I'm off. But I didn't. That day I was in a good mood. So I just quiet. But I reflected on it and I said in my mind, I said, this is now here, this is where the problem is. No boundaries. You see somebody wear something. Eh? Yeah, it's a Yabis culture. Thank you very much, African butter. Yes, people feel that they are entitled to tell you what to wear. They are entitled to tell you how to dress. Your own body, oh, they will tell you. I posted one picture on my meanwhile, I no kuku send anybody. I posted one picture on my Instagram. I think it's also on my community page here on YouTube. And this man took it upon himself to comment on every comment. I blocked him now. Every single comment that was on that picture on my community page. You can look fine without exposing yourself. You can look fine without exposing yourself. You can look fine without exposing yourself. I say, Shombi Shoni Meroni. I begin sing. Tiwa Savage song go say, Shombi Shoni. They send you. Somebody say na diarrhea of the mouth. Yes. Everything when we dey think now we dey open mouth baga. People no get filter. They talk anything when come their mouth. Especially Nigerians. Oh my God. I did a video one time where I was saying how Nigerians are so rude. I'm a Nigerian, I know our people. We know ourselves. Hit on the like button, my people, Jare, if you are enjoying the gist. Now, so, last session be showing what it concern you. I be your wife. I be your girlfriend. What it be my business with you when you dey censor what you are wear? If I want cost you, I go put you. If dey pepper am for body, wetin me wear for my body? Ask me how you take consign am, wetin I wear. What is your goddamn business about my dressing? Is it you? Do I look like a small pikin that you come and meet me and be telling me what I look like? I'm not old enough to decide what I can put on myself to dress my. Is you that you see now? That is where the boundaries come for. They have no. We have no. They don't have boundaries. No respect. Just open your mouth bagger for comment section. Begin to talk anyhow. Say why you wear this kind of clothes? Now your body. I be your wife. What it concern you? You have no opinion whatsoever about what I wear. But people have no boundaries. They feel like they have they have permission, or they have the audacity, or they can open their mouth to say something about every single thing about other people. Now where wahala they come from with that? See, the day you learn that is not everything that you think that you say, it go save you a lot of wahala that day. My people, if you think again before you open your mouth to say it. Think about how it will sound, how it will affect the other person. How will the other person take it? But some people, they know they think, they just talk. Anyhow. Gigi is saying something, say, my hair is very long and thick. Nigerians that I know will walk up to me without permission and stick their hands in my hair to check if it's wig or not. Chai, if rudeness was a person. If rudeness was a person, now Nigeria go be. I'm telling you, our people. Hey, see what you wear. See what you know wear. This, that's this. Now women own self nice strong pass, so they still get opinion. Some of them, and the funny thing, I don't know how many of you saw that. There was a video that I saw. Is a Ghanaian. I think there was I don't know whether it's a talent show or something like that, where this presenter was saying that I don't know how she managed that to know that one young man that was trolling her on Twitter came for the competition. How many of you saw that video? That is oh my God, all these trolls if you see them in real life, you go pity for their destiny, you go pity for their life. Now so the lady was like, okay, you trolled me on Instagram. What gives you the right to talk shit about me on Twitter? You've been trolling me. See me, see you now. Yeah, say all those things that you were saying on Twitter. Behind your phone. Say it to my face. That is sweet my belly. That is exactly what I can do. Say it to my face. For where? You know, Fitoko, the boy was blabbing. Coward. Now it be coward. Proper coward. You know, if he talk, he was blabbing. You know, if he talk again. The Ghanaian lady says, say it to my face. Say it to my face. All those nonsense you were chatting on Twitter, say it to my face. The boy was like, actually, Twitter is not reality. Twitter is not reality. I was so glad the way they put him on blast, full blast, and the video was all over social media. He couldn't talk. This is the same woman you'll be writing shit about. You see her face to face now. You cannot talk. That is it. So, we are saying all this to say that, it is not necessary. Kindness is free. Just as your subscription on YouTube is free. Kindness. Humility, kindness. Kindness. Now, one thing where a lot of our people know, they don't even know what it means. A smile. You just see person when you don't know. Smile. If that smile can even make that person's day. A kind word, it not cost you anything. Today should they talk one for here. He said, someone told my friend's husband that thank God your kids are more beautiful than your wife. Thank God that your kids are more beautiful than your wife. He said it to the man's face at the airport in her presence. Okay, that kind of person, how you want to do? How you gonna? If you are the woman, how will you handle that kind of fuck up now, what will you do? Now slap, you go slap am, and be na what you want do am. So it's like telling the woman, thank God your children are more beautiful than you. One lady used to say something to me, say, how do I say it? Oh, this my Yoruba, no, I know remember how to say, and those of now when Sabi say, I'm gonna come say and to me. I'm sharing my link. Come and tell me this thing. That is inside the black pot that the white echo came out of. You know, the pap, the white pap comes out of the black, that black clay pot. You know, those days when they do, when they cook, they use clay pots, they cook. Now inside, now it come from. Now, what did that woman for tell me that? And that person will talk that thing now, you know, go even know say he don't offend somebody. Oh. You know, no say he don't offend somebody. You know, ìkòkò dúdú láti mú ẹ̀kọ funfun jáde. Inú ìkòkò dúdú láti mú ẹ̀kọ funfun jáde. Thank you very much. Meher Roya. That's what I was trying to say. That's what one of my friends here used to say. Now it's inside that black pot that they brought the white food out of. So kindness, generosity, yeah, love, forgive, all these things go hand in hand. We need to learn. And the one that is even more shameful is that people that live in the diaspora should know better. Some people, they live in the diaspora, diaspora no live in them. They are just here physically. Their spirit, their mind, their everything is in Africa, is in Nigeria. They live in the diaspora. Diaspora has refused to affect them or change them in any way. Their behavior is still as it is. If you leave Africa, all the way from Africa, enter plane or ship or wherever, enter road, take reach this obodooyinbo, and you live here 5 years, 10 years, your behavior never still change small. To let oyibo behavior even rub off on you so that you'll be a bit more, kinder, nicer, more polite. And then for us, when live for this UK, oyibo go kill you with politeness. They go kill you, even though their own politeness now fake. They kill you. They kill you, but they go they smile. Please, thank you. Please, thank you. Oh, please. Oh, thank you. Oh, please. Now that one, I British people they finish person. Oh, please, thank you. Please, thank you. Yes. They don't integrate. No, 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 no. No assimilation. La 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 la. They go to Nigerian churches only. They have only Nigerian friends. They work with only Nigerians, or maybe they have their own business. So it's only Nigerians or Africans that patronize it. They don't go outside that circle. It's very, very bad. So I'm not spending too much time today. I've just come to talk about, feud and how you can avoid these things. Okay. One thing very powerful tonight I want you guys to take away from tonight is the fact that somebody mentioned about fake prophecies. Okay, I'm sharing my link if you want to say anything. I'm just going to be here for a few more minutes, so check the comment section if you want to come into the studio, you have anything to say. Fake prophecy, they cause some. So learn to know God by yourself. Read it. Our people too like this, they see road for them. They go zero, tell you all your problem. I keep saying to people that the fact that somebody tells you your problem does not mean that they have solutions. So, yeah, because somebody tells you your problem, does not mean that they have solutions to it. So stop looking for people to tell you this is the problem. You already know the problem you have. Why do you need another person who has that title to tell you that this is the problem? Don't you know your problem? You don't know your problem. So you need another person to say that they're a prophet or prophetess to come and tell you the problem you have. Prophecy have ruined some lives. Their life is on a standstill because they keep believing this is what God is saying. This is what God is saying. Esther say part of the lack of boundaries and Ellen Ubaga. They are the womb watchers, and some people always desperate to predict other people's pregnancy. You see them even among exposed people doing such things. That one is serious, oh. Very, very serious. Yeah, Juju men can see vision. God bless you. I use that as an example. Ifa, go to Ifa today. They'll just tell you to bring out. I know they watch Yoruba film. They'll just tell you to bring out 1,000 naira and say something to it and put it down. They will narrate your life story for you. Some they play TV. You have seen it on Yoruba movie before where they will open TV like this. They'll just raise one cloth, you go begin to see TV. They will to take something, rub your eye, you go begin to they see spiritual TV. So we have to be very, very careful. There are a lot of fake you. Fake is out there. Don't let prophecy ruin your relationship with your loved ones, your sibling. Look, me, I believe strongly that family is the most important thing in life. Because when we are old, when we don't old, now that time you go know. If you want to know the importance of family, go to a nursing home. Go to a nursing home, make you go see old people. If you see old people, if you go to old people's home and you see old people, and then you see other old people where they did the community that looked after by their families, yeah, then you go know the importance of family. Every other thing, some of those people where they do those old people's home, then they be millionaires, they get money, they get everything. They worked all their life, they have millions in their accounts. Not in naira, I'm talking about millions in pounds. They have houses and mortgages are paid off, but they are alone in their old age. Some of them don't get children. Some get children, the children don't even send them. So, family, very, very important. Yeah, very, very important. Make una forget all those visionaries, oh. They mislead people. Anything you want to know from God, go to God in prayers. Blood is thicker than water. Yeah, Balaji, absolutely. If you have your, siblings, relationship, try to foster it. Foster love. Be the peacemaker in your own family. If everybody they find trouble, you be the one that will bring it. They used to call me that in my family, that is only me that's always looking for unity in family, because I believe so much in family. I love my family. I believe so much in family because there's a joy you feel when you are all together, you eat together, you drink together. If it's just gisting, watching a movie, you talk about the old days, you talk about so many things growing up, you banter, you laugh, you tease each other. It is so much, it is emotionally uplifting and satisfying. Isolation, they keep people for this part of the world. Social isolation, loneliness, they finish people for this part of the world. So that's why it's so very, very important. So all this fight is unnecessary. Yes. Those places, Neka, my dear. Every time I enter, I go to think my life. Whenever I enter nursing home and they think my life, I say, God, this obodooyinbo, na so. Make man no come end up for this place like this, oh. You know, go funny, oh. According to one man, one know, he say, in the wrong go Ninja. Say before they will go put am for that place, they put tea for him mouth. You know, funny. That time for that age, there's nothing you can do again. It's also sleep, you will be sleeping. Even food, better food, you cannot eat. Travel, you cannot travel. Nothing. So the warmth and all the love that you can feel then will be from family. Yeah, it will be from family. Just having your family around you. That hug, that kiss, spending time together, it is priceless. Priceless, I'm telling you. See this P Square now, you see them. When they were sitting down there talking and just gisting, I'm sure none of them have felt this happy in a very, very long time. Look at them. Just look at them. They're just sitting down there, they reminisce, talk about their, growing up. Funny things that happened. So many things they will be reminiscing about. It is a joy that money cannot buy. And money cannot even replace your family, because some people, they get money, they are the loneliest people. Go Nollywood, go see them now. Because they call them Hollywood for that side, where they delete themselves every day. With all the money where they get, they delete themselves. They know they delete themselves. Why? Because there's something that is missing in their life. There's nothing as beautiful as this. I'm telling you guys. Nothing, absolutely nothing as beautiful as just being around your loved ones, your family, sharing, breaking bread and wine, catching up, talking, laughing, playing, banter, things like that. Reconciliation is very, very good. Yeah. So me, I'm very, very happy for them. I'm very, very pleased for P Square. And I'm sure their mother, her spirit will rest now. Because there's no mother that wants her children to be, warring amongst themselves. For them not to be together in unity. No mother, whether living or dead. It's a pity. But you see, Ishulagbara kò ní gbàlà. Devil has no salvation. But he has tricks. May God help them. Like someone said that the reconciliation, that may God make it permanent for them. Yeah. It's a love that is so powerful. So powerful. Because if not, whatever you have, you share it in love. Okay, somebody is saying something here that my daughter, Lizzie, will say, my daughter is always complaining about how all the Nigerians aunties always open their mouth to criticize children about their weight and everything else. So insensitive, yes. Lizzie, you didn't see that video? How many of you saw that video? The video that caused katakata the last time about that the chicken and chip shop video. That video caused a lot of controversy. It was a lot of controversy on social media about the so-called auntie. Now remember the auntie? How many of you saw that video? When they argue, when the auntie they tell the young girl off, when the young girl come turn back, say, so be shoni meroni. Now give am to the auntie. Auntie no fit take am. Auntie say, I have your mate at home. I have your mate at home. Next thing, give the young girl slap back. Hey, now wahala start to. Now want see the video? I want see am. Okay, I get the video. Ma post am. We won't end the show, but make a post am. We could talk about them briefly before we end. Not be smart, I don't know whether YouTube go allow, but I will try. Hopefully, say they don't wahala too much. They shut for and say, shut up. It said, shut up. I say, hey. And that video generated a lot of controversy on social media. People they talk say the girl no get respect. She no get respect. Lizzie, if your daughter has seen this one, then she will understand too. Let me upload the video so I can share it with you guys. I have the video on this. And you find out more. Okay, videos. Okay. I'm uploading it. What can I see for herself? Yes, there's violence in it. Yes, that's true. That's true. Yes, the woman that refused to mind her business in the chicken and chip shop. We could try. We don't do 1 hour. Hopefully, it go pass.
You're not older than my daughter. Do you hear me? This is how you behave outside.
Stop shouting in my face.
Shut up!
Don't
ever tell me. Don't ever tell me. You don't
shout
know me.
What the hell?
I will beat you.
You won't beat me. You won't touch me. Don't shout my face. I don't know
This is
you.
how
What
you
the
behave.
hell?
Look at you.
Look at you. I don't know you. Yeah, I call myself a black girl. And what? And what? And what? You look like an actress.
see
Stop
my
talking in my
phone.
face. What the hell?
Calling my
Damn fool. What do you mean in my
You're
face?
calling me a fool?
Yes.
You dare not call me a fool again in your life.
What? Don't play. What the hell? What the hell?
Oh my god. This video, This video, Hey, that be smart thing. I've uploaded it. Now don't see am. You've seen it. I have your mate at home. I posted it on my Instagram. And me and a lot of people fought over this video. Opinions were divided about it. Okay, it was my sister Doge that first posted it on our UK group. We are leaving P Square Matter now. We don't talk P Square Matter rich. Okay, the evening is still young, so let's proceed to this matter. It's God that said we should even talk about it today. So, this matter, my people, a lot of people said that the British children don't have any respect. I think Common Sense Sister did a show about it and I called in. That day was on Saturday. I think it was last week Saturday. Yeah, it was this last Saturday. I was rushing home to come and join their live show. I was rushing because the way the matter they do me, they do me jiggy for my body like this. When the video was posted on our WhatsApp group, the first thing I said, I said, if anybody puts their hand on my pikin, me and the person will wear the same trouser. That is the first thing I said. And I said that African adults, they always feel say, Nigerian adults especially, they always feel say, not only adults, children they respect. No, the children don't deserve respect. Okay? And they carry that mindset, they demand respect up and down. They demand them, they demand them. You must respect me, you must respect me. Okay, so they enter chicken and chip shop. We don't know what happened. This video is no longer than that. Okay, it's not longer than that. Well, all what we saw was that the woman, all what we saw was the fact that the woman was the one shouting. She was just shouting. You know how they know Sabi talk. Because communication is another problem that a lot of us have in terms of the way we communicate. See, there's something you want to say, even to your own children. There's a way you will say it that it will sink in the tone of your voice. Don't forget that these children, they're not be Niger children, no. Now Britico children, no. This girl na Britico. Now you can't stand for him back, begin to shout. Begin to shout, say, how dare you talk to me like that? You don't respect me. This is how you behave in public. These people, now people for social media can't they talk, say, it takes how they talk that you talk where they talk, say, it takes a village, it take a township to raise a child. They fight for chicken and chip shops. They say, now their food with this for UK now. It takes a village. Now say, which village? Which village can help me when I get belle? 9 months, they suffer. Which village? Which village follow me go labor room? Which village? I say all the ones where village raise. Not be there would they treat every day for a year. What would they treat? Not be there with it. Me, I stood with the young girl and I stood behind her solidly. Because if you think that me, I'm advocating for women on this platform, when it comes to children, I go fight. I will go and children, I know they play. Don't even go there. Now all of them begin cause them. I said this girl took it upon herself on my Instagram page, calling me out that this is how you spoil them. British children, African children in Britain has no respect. I say, are you normal? I say, are you normal? which African children in Britain don't have respect? A lot of the children here. I can't say all of them, but I've not seen one that has disrespected me. Because they come from a culture where they teach them so much about respect. Everybody, they call it, whether they know you or they don't know you, they call you auntie, uncle. Now, what did they always call us? So what are you talking about? They don't get respect. This woman is sin. He stand behind the woman. Why would she not retaliate? Why would the young girl not retaliate, Lola? You're saying she might not have retaliated. I'm so happy she did. If Nami be mama, I will go and look for that woman. Me and her will go there and we will go and beat her there. Yes. Next time, she will not put her hand on somebody else's child. That girl is a teenager. She's not her child. How do you raise your hand on somebody? Okay, I said it to this girl that was talking trash on my Instagram page. Say, it is not right. This is how the world is turning upside down. The world is on top of his head. I said, I beg, keep quiet. Just shut it. What do they talk? If it's a woman, let's look at it this way, because this matter, they made me vex. If it's a woman that was in front and a man did that to a woman, are we going to have the same conversation? If na man slap a woman for chicken and chips shop? But you guys feel it's okay because na child. No, na children are so. Who they be? They have no individuality. They are not human beings. They don't deserve respect. What are we talking about? If it's a man that behaved like that to a woman, are we going to talk? Are we going to be saying the same thing? But because she's a child now, all of them, they condemn her. Then they condemn and say she's rude. She don't get respect. Now this girl come they tell me, say, British children, and so they behave. I say, which British children? Where you foresee them? How many you see? For where? Including your own you get? Or where your own day when they don't get respect? If you don't teach your own respect, then that's a different thing. British children are some of the most polite children you can ever think of. Auntie, now they will call you up and down. Because most of them, their parents have taught them to say hello. I said, well, the first day I saw, we're not Yorubas, okay? We're not Yorubas. Now I can't see my picking the dobale. I said, yeah. The first time I saw it, I laugh. I wanted to faint and say, Egbami. Where Toby for learn to dobale? It's in church that they taught him, our church, because they are predominantly Yoruba people. So the uncles there taught him. Toby cannot greet adult without dobale now. I was laughing the first time I saw it. I was like, who taught you? He says in church. I was like, whoa, that's nice. Do you know what it means? He said, yes, it's a way of respect. I say, okay. What do women do? He said, the women will know. I say, hey, he called it dobale. You are rude, aggressive to a young girl. You they curse her. And you expect her to just shut up because you born her maid for house. I beg, this matter, eh? You pay me, oh, I know we lie. Me and people fight well, oh. Now I can't tell them for that show. That common sense sister show. Now I talk, say, I said it, I said no. Respect is reciprocal. You don't go to a shop, you don't respect yourself. You see a young teenage girl. Teenagers are usually unruly, especially when they are with their friends. They are loud, they talk, because that's the stage. And another problem that we Africans make is that we always expect children to behave like adults. The woman was heard saying, this is what you do. This is what you do. You black children, this is what you do. Can she do the same thing to Oyibo? Can you do the same thing to an Oyibo? This is what you do because she's a black girl. Why? Why would you rub her blackness in? If now another race one, I will call it racism. Now you can't carry, they slap the pikin. And people expected the girl to just walk off. They say she was rude to her. How was she rude to her? She protected herself. She defended herself. When you are being assaulted, you protect yourself. And that's what she did. That's my stand. And I don't bloody care what anybody says. This is my stand. I will stand with it today, tomorrow, and forever. I am behind that child 100%. Adults, more kuna dey respect una self. Respect children too. I beg. Wetin? How you go the smart person pikin? You carry your hand and say, hey, look at her. She didn't respect me. Next thing you carry your hand. Wow. Ah. No. Kosheshio is wrong. That is my own take on it. Anyway, now Rude Boy and Peter Square matter we can't talk. I don't know how. Okay, somebody that said something about children. That's what led us to that one. That the daughter is always complaining about African Nigerian aunties, the way they behave. That woman is a typical example of a Nigerian auntie. Yes, respect. Most Nigerian adults always demand respect. They'll be looking for it up and down, but they have no respect to give other people. They don't respect children. Why can't children be respected? Are they not human beings? Why? Because they are small people. It means that you cannot respect them. Why? Me, I believe you should respect every human being, whether child or adult. Because children, they give you what you give them. That is how children are. If you show them love, they will show you love. Okay? If you give them respect, they will respect you back. What even if the children was misbehaving in the chicken and chips shop? Let's say they are teenagers, they were unruly and misbehaving in that chicken and chips shop. And the auntie had spoken to her in a very respectful manner. Ah, my daughter, oh, this thing you are doing, I don't think is right. Maybe you should consider, the girl would not have reacted like that. Instead, she was shouting at the top of her voice. I have to be telling one of my friends like that, say, please, if I don't tell you this, then nobody else will go and tell you, because outsiders will look at you and they will just shake their head as if you are the most bushest of the bush. You are a very bush person. Stop shouting when you are talking. You shout too much. You don't know how to talk. Learn. If you come to this part of in Nigeria is okay, but in this part of the world, people don't shout. You see, as people talk, we have to learn. We in our places of work, we know the way we talk within ourselves. We feel they shout, they banter. Learn it. If she want talk here, goes, that's why they talk. I say, no, 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 no. It's not acceptable. So that woman was using that rude tone because shouting is considered, abuse. When you're shouting at somebody, that is abuse if you don't know. That is emotional abuse. And that's why they demand respect up and down. But you respect yourself, you respect the child. I have your mate, I have your mate. Is this your mate? Is this how you treat your own at home? Eh? Oh, you're calling. If you want to call in, JR, my link is in the comment section. More than calling for this antimatter. I go extend them small. I've shared my link in the comment section. I'll put it. Hopefully, it's not going to be flagged up by YouTube. Yeah, my link in the comment section. If anybody wants to say something about this antimatter, we don't do rude boy own. We don't end that one. So far, so good. Let's see. You never know with these people on this platform. No, they don't respect themselves. Yeah, respect is N. Junior, you want to come in? Yeah, my link is in the comment section if you want to come in and say something about this auntie own, because no. And I was saying something on that show the other day when I called into Common Sisters. I was saying that I apologize to my children. If you see the way that they shout, say, African parents apologize to children. I say, why not? Why not? We have made the decision that we are going to parent our children differently, not the way our parents parented us. Why can an adult not apologize to a child? If you expect your children to apologize to you all the time, and that means there's no accountability on your own part. You never agree that you are wrong. Me, I apologize when I'm wrong. I'll tell my kids I'm sorry. Nothing wrong in it. I beg, when we change all those kind of mentality, that make so many people they damage up and down now. When would they find solution? Monica, my darling, come in, Jare, and talk something.
Auntie B.
My
Good
love,
evening.
welcome.
Thank you. Good evening. Thank you for all you do, man. You dey try. God
Thank
bless you.
you. Uh-huh.
At the last show, they pay me for inside. How can I miss that kind of show? Eh?
You miss Kerewa show, the thing they paying you.
She pay me for body. I was listening to it. They twist me and I say, hey, somebody should have liked this topic. Thank you
It's
so much.
okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Our Africans, as they be now, they go see if they're not talking. Go be like say something they come up for their body. That they miss one thing. They must talk. How can you see somebody's child? Okay, you can't see shout, no reach. You raise your hand and hit the child. How? You don't know the mother from nowhere. She's not your family. I'm just seeing the video and I didn't see it on your page. Maybe that day, I don't know, I don't enter Instagram that way. How can you beat somebody's child? Say people get mind though. Village people just they open their fire anyhow. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. Go on.
Yeah, village people they open their fire anyhow. Like it's not right. I remember last year Christmas, I made my daughter, this is a yaki now. Not saying yaki they resemble our hair texture. So I can't make yaki for her. I put the yaki, I use her hair to cover her. So that she'll feel pack them different style, but with the yaki, go be like in her hair. There's this lady, I don't even know how, but our country person now. Stop fixing your daughter with phone. She just dey talk, I can't look am. After she talk, Fina say, thank you, ma. Thank you, ma. But you like the hair? Yes, the hair is fine. I said, that's all that matters. Thank you, ma. And thank you, ma.
They advise you on what you go put for your picking hair. Who asked them?
And the hair is fine. And it's a short, of this 12 inches yaki, 12 or 14, just to make the hair fuller, just to make them different. It's Christmas. After she don't talk, Fina say, thank you, ma. Thank you, ma. But the hair is beautiful. She say, yes. And I said, that's all that matters. But thank you so much, ma. What you say, make her
Unsolicited
talk now?
advice.
I know calm
Unsolicited. They know
down.
they ask them before they give. Who asked you? Who
Just
asked you?
imagine. No, not so they be. No, our African people, they can. I don't feel say they go change because that authority they like me they pull mouth for where they know do anti duty follow who you know. They love it. They
You
love
know,
it.
say,
They
he did
greet.
the back of the girl. He did the back of. I don't come out the volume. He did the back of the
Yeah.
girl. He did scream. You know, say the girl can't turn. He get turn. Come tell her say, you're not my parents. Stop shouting at me. Stop talking to me like this. Now the girl come they cuss am back. Like say,
No,
can you
no say
see?
based on say the girl na black now. If you say yes, in a auntie for every black person. You know try out with white, You know
Then
try your own friends.
she began to raise her hand, say, you see, she's talking to me anyhow. You see the how she's talking to me? You know, see, you're talking
But
to
you
me
talk
anyhow.
she started it first. She's defending herself. If not maybe this girl mother, I go so am. So am.
You know,
I
see,
think first slap her. I like the way the girl say removing wig or draw the
how
hair. I don't
grown
know what
woman
to
like
do.
this go they fight small girl like this for
Small
goodness sake?
picking.
That's to tell you something about the character of this woman.
No,
As
for me, the
grown as
woman
you
not do
are,
okay. A normal person will not do this. She's not okay. She's not fine at all.
how
Because now two
hmm.
things. It's either she's mentally ill or village people
You
just
know,
open her pack.
nothing to her mentally. Now just bad
Mm.
behavior. Now bad behavior. This entitlement behavior of I may be auntie, so you're supposed to respect me. I'm your mother's age. You must respect
No,
me.
but they do it all the time now. If you wear something, what you are wearing is fine. They will not tell you this thing you are wearing is too. Somebody is doing for your page now. This thing you are wearing is too this, is too that.
It's still this. Nobody don't tell them before. Say if you don't get anything to do, just shut the hell up. Nobody asks you.
But they do it all the time. Even on people's page, they do it. They do it on people's page. They do it in your face. They just do it. So
It's
until
sad.
everybody not on the send but they talk. Me if you tell me say no wear this. Tomorrow I go wear another type, the
What
color,
it
the
give you
another
the
different.
audacity to tell another adult what you go wear for your own body? What gives you the right to do that?
But Auntie B, they need to say something. You don't know them.
Their
They
mouth they
must say
scratch them.
something. They scratch them. If they don't talk something, they don't fit. They need to talk.
Christy say Oturugbeke. The real Oturugbeke be this one. I tire that woman there. It thank God. If that be, I go find her wherever it did. That video na evidence. They assault minor. They must lock him up. If he dey jail, you go to think in life. Next time, you know go to bully children again. Nonsense. People they defend them. They defend
That's
and
what I
say,
do now.
you know, get the guy no get home training. Come train her now. I say no get home training. Come train her. Eh? Come train am. They shout for another person picking as if na your picking.
I know of one lady here, self. If my daughter greet am, because if my yours fight her, me they tell my daughter, I remind her, no, both children, not as they be now, mostly the ones who get for her, they not
Yeah.
very speak English. Me they tell her, say, greet her good evening, ma. Because you know my daughter will greet good evening, go say no poor ma.
Oyibo they put my that be her first name that they call am for that age self. Your daughter age Oyibo you go call say auntie. Not be first name you go call am.
Even my daughter age for Igbo, no even send her. Now you go fair greet Igbo Pikin, go come raise the head, go come answer you hola. Igbo Pikin greet you here, Spanish person greet you here. Hey, hey. Mr. Bolaji first say Spain. Now you go when they greet and say they don't even answer you. Sef.
This well.
You Spanish white here, now you go even level answer say hola. They'll look you like this. If they don't know you, they don't answer you. They walk up pass.
It is well. Thank you, my darling.
Hello.
Monica. Mm.
Thank you so much, Auntie B.
All
Yeah,
right,
darling.
sweetie. Have a good
God bless
evening.
you.
Yeah.
Same.
I am. Unmute yourself, I am.
Hey, Auntie B, how are you?
I'm all right. I'm all right. I see people are interested in this video.
So
I
Auntie,
never knew I was going to talk about it, but you know what? Today is not too bad. Let's talk about it. We got time. Mhm.
I think most the problem most Africans have is if they're coming abroad, they should leave their issues back at the airport before they come abroad.
Don't
They should
mind
just
them.
leave it at the airport because first of all, you assaulted a minor. You assaulted a minor. That's all the courthouse is going to hear. What did you do? You assaulted a minor. Nobody's going to hear what the child did to you because as an adult, you should be the responsible person to walk out of that situation. A child is a child, a minor is a minor. And what you did was you assaulted the minor. That's the truth. And I really feel sorry for the lady because I mean, you're going to have court cases because all that girl needs to say is trauma. I'm going through trauma with what she did to me. I have physical injuries on my body by the way she touched me. Because when we say we talk about DV, I mean, what she did to that girl, she assaulted that girl. As an adult, you should have walked away from the situation. Let's all learn to keep our hands to ourselves. Don't touch me, I don't touch you. Mind your business. If you can't take what they're saying as teenagers, mind your business. Leave the shop. Let the girl and her friends get their own snacks. Then you go back into the store. But Auntie B, thank you for talking about it. I'm really happy because me and my sister, we were reading comments on Facebook and like, oh, why did that girl do that? The girl was rude. I was like, you guys
Yeah,
don't understand the concept. The
yeah,
woman assaulted a minor. That's
yeah,
all the courthouse is gonna know.
yeah.
Thank
A
you,
lot of
Auntie
people felt
B.
that the girl was rude. Yeah, a lot of people felt that way. I don't agree with them.
No,
Let,
I don't.
they
I
can
don't
go
at
to
all.
blazes with their opinion
No, I don't. I don't at all. And I was like, do you know what? A lot of kids back home in Nigeria, they want to speak out, but they can't.
because
They
they
really,
shut them
yeah,
down. They shut
yeah,
them down. They don't allow them to speak. If you have an opinion, you are rude. Come say
yes,
something. That's why a lot of adults now grow up with self-esteem issues, lack of
yes.
confidence.
That's
Because
so
as
true.
children, they were always shushing them. Shut up! Don't say anything. Shut up when I'm talking.
Yes,
How dare you talk when I'm talking?
that's so true,
Everything
Auntie
I
B.
say is a rhetoric question. You're not supposed to answer.
That's so true. That's so. Me and my sister were just talking right now that our parents, if they do anything wrong, they would apologize. They will apologize to us and they'll tell us they're sorry. They
Yeah.
would. They would. And I was like, yeah,
I
you
think we
did
should
something
definitely
wrong.
raise our
Yeah,
children differently.
yeah.
Yeah. Children should be able to speak. Build their confidence to be able to speak because it affects their
It
adulthood
does.
if they
It does.
cannot
It
speak up.
does. It does. I said, here you hear someone say, Auntie, at work, hey, Tina, hey, Shelly, how are you? And be like, ah, okay, okay, okay.
He's peppering them. They didn't put auntie.
As long as you didn't come into the world with Auntie, they will call you some
Respect
words.
that auntie. They can do anything with it. They didn't ask to be called title of chief doctor. Doctor that didn't go that don't even have OND. Nonsense.
Thank you so much, Auntie B. Love
Thank you, my
you.
love. Love you, sweetie. Have a good evening.
You too.
Bye. Tina, your internet was playing. It was playing Catch Me, I Run. Unmute yourself, Tina.
Good evening,
Good
Auntie B. Good evening, the house. Good evening,
evening.
everyone.
Yeah.
Ah, I beg this matter. I not go use English talker. I go broke
Mhm.
the thing. I broke and finish.
Break and well, Jare.
See, one thing where we don't know, this our African character where we get. If we not drop one for us,
We know they hear you, Tina. Hello, Tina. Uh-oh. What did I put to Tina? No, they hear you again, no. Okay, baby girl.
Auntie B, my fave. Good evening, ma.
Good evening. You're welcome, sweetie. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. So I just want to say thank you for talking about this verse because for someone that's coming from a home that every conversation is either confrontational or aggressive, this
Mm-hmm.
is nice to see, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody is seeing that the girl is disrespectful. I see something different. I see a girl that is secure, right? People don't understand that coming from an African home, you're from even from when you're small. you already the way they talk to you, they already make you feel small. Every
Mm,
conversation,
mm,
is either it comes with a curse
mm,
or they are shouting at you.
mm,
Every African auntie believes that they should just shower you with insults and disrespect, and you should not talk back. You should be quiet.
mm,
This situation was a culture shock for a lot of them
mm,
because they can see that this generation is quite different. This generation, they're raising a secure generation. The
mm.
older generation are calling it disrespectful. That's their opinion. But they
No,
are raising.
it's not only the older generation, even the younger ones. The girl
Oh yeah, yeah.
that
So some
argued
of the
me to a
younger ones
standstill
too.
on my page is a young woman. I don't think she even has kids yet.
Yeah, I was going back and forth with people on social media too. And I had to let people know, if you don't know yourself, yeah, and if you don't know who you are, especially if you're coming from a home where you've not been taught about your security, you've not been taught about, how you should carry your head up, you're just going to stand there and just be small. Your
Yeah.
self-esteem will be bruised.
So if the girl was rude, was the woman not rude first?
Exactly. The woman instigated it. The girl turned her back, right? Which shows that the girl was trying to get away from the confrontation by turning her back. The woman kept going at her, which is because she wanted to prove control.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm supposed to have the last say
Yeah.
because I'm the adult, I'm the elder,
Yes.
I'm the woman here.
Yeah.
I will have the last say. You cannot bully me.
Mhm.
You are trying to avoid bullying, but you are bullying somebody else in the process
Mhm.
because you're trying to get your point across, but you're getting the
Mhm.
wrong points across. And you're
Yeah.
not going to get the results you are looking for with aggression, with shouting, with confrontation. You are never going to get it. And this is also in African homes. Parents need to understand your children are going to grow up to resent you. When your children grow up and they don't tell you anything, they stop talking to you as they should. They keep secrets. They'll leave the house. They don't tell you where they are going. What do you think causes it? Is they can't have a simple conversation with you without you shouting. Look at her saying, "Oh, I have your age mate at home." That just tells us how she's mothering her child.
Yes. Yeah. I see the kind of mother she is. Because you should be loving
So
towards children. Be loving towards
auntie,
them.
if that girl was white, this woman would have had self-control.
She won't even talk to her. She will avoid
She
her,
wouldn't
whatever
even,
she
if
did.
that girl was white,
Even
either
if the
she will
girl
leave
put
the
the
shop.
head on the ground and put her legs, or she could just pass because she doesn't want wahala.
Exactly. And I'm glad this girl stood up for herself because she knew nobody was going to come and save her from auntie. And she told auntie several times, don't shout. And what you're doing, you're shouting like a fool. And that's what fools do. Fools scream. Like, you cannot
Yeah.
communicate effectively by
Yes.
shouting. Nobody
Yes.
will hear you.
If you tell them they are shouting, they will shout the more.
Exactly. Exactly. It's like you tell them they're shouting, they'll say, you told
It's
me I'm
like pouring
shouting.
kerosene inside fire. It will make boom.
Exactly.
Is you?
Exactly.
Is it me you are talking to like that? I'm your mother's mate. I am this. I am that. Do you know when I was born? I was born in 1940. Who sent you message? Who sent you?
Auntie just wanted to be in control of the situation.
Yes.
And that's she basically represents, I don't want to say 85% because I don't have data to back up what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But
A
I would
lot.
say
Let's say a lot.
a lot because I grew up in the same environment where a simple conversation was either, shut up, what are you saying? Are you not a child? You are a child now. What do you know? Me, I have experience before you.
Yeah.
Forgetting that times are changing.
Your experience is old and outdated. Let me
And
tell you,
outdated.
if you're a parent here, you better listen to your children. These children are so intelligent. They are so knowledgeable. They are more in tune with the future and everything that is happening today than you that grew up in wherever you grew up from, that you don't even know how to press phone other than to send WhatsApp messages and be disturbing people up and down.
They're forgetting that the way their parents brought them up, yeah, we're not saying is wrong, but it doesn't work anymore. Yeah. So as a parent that's supposed to be parenting the godly way, I think it will make sense for parents to understand the times that we're in and flow with it. It's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
It's not such a bad thing, but they still go
Yeah.
with the Bible. Spoil the rod, abuse. How do they say it? Spoil the rod and spoil the child. And then
That
African parents, they translated rod to be cane or something physical.
Yeah, you know, we'll choose the part of the Bible that suits whatever we want to do. That's
Don't
what we
provoke your
do.
children to anger.
No,
It's
they
in the
don't see that
Bible.
part. No, 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 no,
No.
no. We don't see that one. Mm.
Anyway, Auntie B,
Thank you
thank you
very
so
much, baby
much.
girl. I appreciate your contribution. I'm so
Thank you
glad
so
that
much,
we're
ma.
finally talking about this today. I wasn't sure I would talk about it because I was worried about that video. But you know what? I don't know. I didn't even know that I still have it. Tina, I had you, then you went off.
Oh, I've been here.
Yeah, no, we weren't hearing you at some point. That's why I had to bring someone else.
Ah, okay. I didn't know. I was talking. I heard her talking, so I had to hold on for her to finish.
Yeah, yeah, we can
Okay.
hear you now.
Okay, like as I was saying, if that girl is my child and she didn't react the way that girl reacted, if she comes home, I will bully her myself. I will treat her different. I will really be mad at her for not standing up for herself. We tend to force respect
Yes.
when we are not positioning ourselves in a respectful way. That woman was very wrong. She wrong, finished. You
Hmm.
attacking the child, you forcing yourself to be in control of a situation you have no business being in the first place. It's not your business. Whatever they were doing is not your concern. You see teenagers doing their thing, leave them. Even if you want to make correction, just make your point and walk away. You standing there arguing with the child, even the girl they shout. Stop shouting in my face. Stop shouting in my face. Madam, no stop. Because she wants to be a bully. That was a bully's attitude. I
Hmm.
pity her children. One thing they forget, the way you speak to these children, you end up destroying their self-confidence.
Mm-hmm.
Destroy them with
Mm-hmm.
what you say. Because if you
Mm-hmm.
continue to bully them, they are not able to talk. It gets to a point when they get out, not in your presence anymore. Even when they are in the presence of their own mates, they won't be able to stand up for themselves because you
Yes.
have completely destroyed their self-confidence. They can
Yes.
stand up. So that's what that woman was trying to do. I pity her children. That's why I keep saying I pity her children because
Ah.
if she could do
Mm.
this to a total stranger, I
Yes.
wonder what she
Imagine
does to
her
her
children will be
own.
so scared of her.
I'm
That
telling
woman,
you.
eh? Cha ja ja.
The children
Hmm.
will be able to talk. And to think
Hmm.
we went further to become physical, that was completely out of point. If that woman, though I see one thing, oh, they were writing that think she was sued already, or they already reported her to the authorities or something. If they had not done that to sue that woman, I'm disappointed at that girl's parents or her family. They need
Because
to sue that
the
woman.
video really went viral. Yeah.
Yes, she has to pay for what she has done and let every other person learn. When I saw the video, my comment there was, this woman, you disrespected yourself in the first place, standing there to argue with children. Nobody is saying don't make a point. If you want to, if you feel you must, just correct them politely and walk away. You
Exactly. That's the
standing there
word. Correct them in love. Don't
enough and
shout.
walk away.
Some children
Like,
don't react very well to shouting. Like, you know,
yes.
children have this different personality. Then my youngest son,
Before the
if
girl
you
started
shout,
using insultive
he will
words,
just
she, wa-
withdraw
she
completely.
tried to correct the woman. Stop shouting in my face. She
Hmm.
said it many times, even before she started saying, I don't know you. You are not my parents. I shouldn't respect you. Yes, because you don't even deserve it with your attitude. Will her parents speak to her so rudely like that? No. Will her parents start shouting at her like that? Obviously, no. That's the reason she's not accepting you shouting. And she's correcting you. Stop shouting in my face. And the woman kept going. I wonder how our children go, they look that woman, look the video like, what's my mom doing? If her children were raised in
Our
the
children will be
UK,
ashamed of
they
her,
will be ashamed of her. What's my mom doing? Why is she embarrassing herself like an
demanding
animal?
respect
Her
up and
children
down.
would even use the a stronger word to describe her. Now, honorary food,
Hmm.
get talk. Oh. Her
Hmm.
children, they still not fear, tell her to her face. But they will
Yeah.
definitely look and say, Mom really acted like an animal. Yes, because that's what she did. You diving at the girl like that. Now, animal character be that. Now. That is animalistic.
It don't make
And
sense.
everybody
Hmm.
they speak offense. The girl is disrespectful. No, she's not.
The
She
girl is
tried to
disrespectful.
she tried to caution the woman, but when it don't reach the point where the girl not fit handle, and the girl get to tell her say, stop behaving like a fool.
Yeah. You
Then
do
you dey
and well.
vex, so the girl call you. Now fool character be that now. She only
Oh
said the
my
obvious.
now.
She not
Nonsense.
disrespectful. She
That's
mentioned
what
the
they do
obvious.
children for Nanja. Now the same
Then I
attitude
tell
they
you,
bring come here.
they go
The
tell you
same
what they
attitude in
do.
Africa.
Yes. Now only them be midwife. They go tell you
Hmm.
how to go labor room. They will tell you how to breastfeed, how long you need to breastfeed, how you need to position the breast for picking out. What is all this? Why would not get this control freak attitude?
I don't
Can't you
know.
just and allow people be themselves?
There's
Most
no
people,
kindness in anything that a lot of our people do. There's no kindness in
not.
it.
No, because we talk to each other. We talk to each other just to control, to exercise authority, not because we love people and we want to correct them. No, we just do it because we want to prove to them that we know better than them. That is all. Because to
Thank
me,
you,
that
Tina.
attitude and every other one
Mm,
that is just to show that I know better. I'm in charge.
thank you.
So
Yeah.
thank you very much.
Thanks for coming. Appreciate you. Lizzie,
Well,
you're next. Yeah. Hi, Lizzie. A lot of people are
Hello,
obviously very
hey,
interested in this. Oh my God, what happened to Lizzie? Oh, Lizzie, you just jumped off. Come back, please. Sorry, I don't know what happened. Uh, Lizzie, please come back. The link is in comment section. Are they? Ayinke, Ayinke, unmute yourself. You are muted.
good
Ayinke.
evening, Auntie B.
Good evening, dear. How are you?
I'm very, very fine.
Okay. What do you
And
have to
you?
say?
Yeah, funny enough, I just got off another discussion on this same topic as well. And
This
the question I
antimatter.
posed, this auntie matter, and I just said, this auntie, she have buy markets.
She has she has paid for market. She has buy market that she needs to
She
go
have
and
buy
borrow money to
markets,
pay. Oh
and
my
she will
God.
pay. She will pay,
Hmm.
and that is it. Because when I saw the video, the first thing I said was like, how would you even think that you live in Nigeria, getting into the Western country, think that every black person that you see, first and foremost, is a Nigerian, or first, and then to not think of it as ever stepped a foot on African soil before. This government as well never been in Africa, doesn't know what African culture is about. Even raised by
Yeah, it's
parents that have never
possible.
been in Africa. It's very possible. So how do you then think that, the fact that you're Nigerian, the person has to have the same moral standards as you and all. That was the first thing I noticed. And then the display this woman even displayed, she displayed it in a what's it called? See the setting, it was people, non-blacks, were the people around her. So how was she feeling? How did she think that, how was she selling herself out to the non-blacks? And do they think that Shagbadul Africa or something like that? And it's whether she liked it or not, she was totally wrong. Whatever the outcome of, she was wrong. And the girl, I salute that girl for standing up for her rights, saying no to intimidation, because that's what the elderly people do. They forget that respect is reciprocal. Our
Mm-hmm.
head will be the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
In as much as you want respect, I want respect too. So if you respect me, then I'll respect you. So she came to her in a disrespectful manner. She was on
Mm-hmm.
her own, minding her business, and you went to shook mouth inside another person matter. What's your business is what teenage people are talking about for. Why don't you put headphone? There's a reason why Oyinbo will put headphone on their head and they'll be walking about because they didn't want to get involved during
Because they
those
want
matter.
to they want to mind their business.
They want to mind their business. They'll put
Ah.
earphones and you see them walking on the road. They don't want to get involved. They don't care. They don't look at. They don't want to know what is going on around them. So don't choke mouth in another person's matter. So why did you go and then she got what she deserved? It's quite unfortunate. But then, we need to speak to ourselves as adults, as African
Mm,
parents. This
mm.
toxic upbringing that we've had, we
Yes.
actually need to drop it. It's it's
Yeah.
it's it's toxic, really,
Yeah.
really toxic. And you can't just
Mm,
go about, asking for respect. How will you be carrying respect on your head like gala all over the place, looking for people to respect you? Like I'll give an instance. I had my friend's uncle who was always saying, I'm not your mate, I'm not your mate. The day armed robbers came to the house in Nigeria, young
mm-hmm.
boys, teenagers, and the man couldn't say anything. They gave the man the first slap, toes up. By the time the man was telling us the story, I'm okay, I love for me for teacher. We couldn't even say sorry. We couldn't
Ọmọ
even say
kékeré náà fún ní
sorry.
40.
I'm okay, the man
Why
I'm
did
okay,
why
the
did he
for me
not
for
slap
teacher.
them back? Mm,
Why didn't you slap them back? Or why didn't you say, am I your mate or whatever? So, idiot. That's my
mm.
own take.
Thank you very much, Anike. I
You're
appreciate
welcome,
your
Auntie.
contribution. Yeah. I'm wondering if there's anyone here that has a different opinion that thinks that the girl was rude. I'd like to hear your justification for that. Okay. I don't want people to just come and say that, the auntie was wrong or whatever, just because, I'm very, very strong on my position about what happened in that shop. because I believe children should be respected. I respect my kids and I expect them to respect me, and I teach them to respect everybody and also to be respected. So I don't know if you have another opinion. It will be interesting to hear your explanation as to why you should go to a public place and behave like that. I would really love that. Lizzie, you're back on.
Yeah, hey, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you, sweetie.
Okay, well, thank you for talking about this. I just have to come in and make a comment about it.
Yeah,
So I'm very close to my children, and a lot of time I will hear them. They will talk to me about some girls not coming back to church because our Nigerian aunties attack them in the church, tell them what to do or what how they're looking, and so these children will decide. Teenagers, they
they are
don't
not
come to
coming
church
again.
anymore. They're not
Yes,
coming
yes.
again because of
Mhm.
what the auntie. So they
This
always
issue
try
of
to run
Nigerian
away.
auntie, and we really need to
Yeah,
discuss it. Nigerian aunties
yeah.
are they are becoming a menace.
And the children always running away, don't want to come to church
Oh,
because of all these aunties. So, and these children are very respectful. So that we come up so aggressive, and we
very.
just need to be careful. I remember one time my daughter went to college and she came home, she gained weight, and this auntie, we were in a party, and she in front of everyone. She told her,
Everybody
why do you get so big? What is wrong with you? What are you doing? And my daughter was so embarrassed. She
embarrassed.
almost cried in front
Oh,
of everyone. And she said, my
everybody.
daughter, with your friend, she jog every day. She
Who
do, and
asked you? Who asked you? Who
you
asked
don't
you?
know what problem or what health issue somebody may have, and you just put them out there. And she was so beaten by that. And I have to
Mm-mm.
just talk to her. And how can you help children with their self-esteem when you don't know how to politely talk to children and you constantly criticize? If you are concerned, just talk to her privately. Why do you have to yell in front of everybody?
Mm-hmm.
So, man, so we tend to have a lot of issue with that. Even the small children we complain. So I'm just bringing this up so we'll be mindful. So we aunties will be mindful of how we talk to children. They are people too. They are human beings. So we don't
Definitely.
want to destroy their confidence and
Yeah.
self-esteem.
Yeah.
So
And
that's
our
so I'm glad you're
children,
talking about this.
yeah, Lizzie, and the thing about children here is that they are not like Nigerian children who grew up in a very hostile environment. So they
Yes,
are not used to, in Nigeria, it might not be anything to them because of the environment, because they are so used to it that now they are desensitized to it. It doesn't affect them that much anymore.
yeah,
It does affect them, but not like the children here. But these
yes,
children here are not so used to all that kind of. They will go and think about it. They will process it. It can affect a lot of things when they keep
yes.
hearing things like that. But Naija pikin go just shake and throw away, say, will not be anything. After all,
Exactly.
every day they dey hear am.
Especially in America, here, people are very sensitive and
Yeah.
very polite about, especially
Mm.
children, teenagers. We just come off. But these are aunties that have been living in America for years. So
America does not live in them. They live in
you would
America, but
think
they
they will
behave like bush
understand the
people.
society
Mm.
better, that you just don't come up like that with children. It's not like
Mm.
Nigeria where you tell kids
And
you
if
are
you try
fat.
to correct them
You
now, you are rude
didn't.
to them. Oh. If you correct,
Yes,
you cannot correct some African aunties or African adults. You can never correct them. Oh.
I am
They will
telling
twist it
you.
round and go and be reporting you up and down that you are rude and
Yes,
disrespectful to them.
yes. I know so many kids, teenagers that have run away from church because of that.
Let them
You
continue
know,
to drive them.
yeah, they're driving them away. They're not letting them stay in churches if you keep
Yeah, because
behaving
even
like
the
that.
churches can be very hostile places as well.
Yes, yes. So we need to be careful and very
Yeah,
mindful of how we treat our children.
absolutely. Thanks,
Yeah.
Lizzie. Have a
Thank
good
you. Yeah.
evening.
You
Yeah,
too. Thank you.
thank you. Bye. Gigi, you are next.
Hello.
Hi, sis.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are
Good.
you?
I'm not bad at all. I'm very good, thanks.
Good, good, good.
Yeah. I feel very sorry for that woman, because I'm sure I have a feeling that maybe like she says she has kids like her. I'm sure the kids must
Like
have
she
been
was
saying to her,
shouting.
"Mom, you've got to
Yeah.
change. You've got to
Mm.
change." And she just had to go and show up herself there.
Mm.
Because maybe the kids have been warning and warning and warning her. You just don't do that. Maybe she does this to people in her sphere of influence, or friends' children, or
Mm.
street children, or whatever, neighbors' children, or whatever. And maybe the children must have been warning her, because it just doesn't happen just like that. Um, so I really feel sorry for her, because GBH, or even actual bodily,
Mm.
it's
Mm.
minimums. I think you probably have about 5 years sentence, possibly 7, because if she wanted that child to respect her, she would have respected herself, because the child was actually standing up for herself. She was saying, "Stop shouting at me."
Mm.
That's the assertiveness, the teachers here and the teach our kids here in this in the Obodoyibo,
Yeah.
to stand up for themselves. It doesn't matter who you are. If you like be
Mm-hmm.
the queen, I'm sure
Mm-hmm.
if it was even the queen that was shouting at her, she would say to the queen, "Stop shouting at me."
I
So I
don't think
really
a lot of people still don't understand the impact of shouting. What
no,
shouting does to
it's
someone.
abuse.
When you shout on someone, you don't know what it does.
It's abuse. You're actually, you are bullying, and you are abusing the person. It's an abuse, shouting at, because that what that woman was doing was shouting to intimidate.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're shouting to intimidate, it's a form of abuse.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And the girl was standing up for her rights. Okay, some people were saying the girl was now jeering, and and like sort of like mimicking. Of course, she had her friends there. God knows what they were all there, doing, and that
Teenagers
made
going to
that
finish
woman to
school, they always
interfere. But no
cluster
one
together.
cares.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's really a shame, and I feel sorry for her, in the sense that she's now the whole world. Nobody knew this woman before, but the whole world have known her in a
Yeah.
bad light.
Yeah.
What a way to know someone! What a way to be public.
Mm. It's
Um,
good for her.
it's really
She
really bad.
deserves
So
it
I mean, for
because
something like that to happen, conspicuously, it means that there must be something about her that someone must have been warning, cautioning, and then it was just like one day, gone wrong. And
let me ask you this, Gigi, because you live in
mm,
this country. Are
mm,
black African kids generally very disrespectful in England, to the best of your
never.
knowledge?
I've not met one.
Ha! I thought
I've not
I'm the
met
only
one,
one.
because I've not put
Because
myself in the position again. I've not put myself in the position to be disrespected. Because when
Gigi,
I
even
talk,
the ones, let me tell you something, even these boys that you think, they sag their trousers, you think they are
no, but
very,
they will still
very,
call you ma'am.
the
They'll
way
call
they
you ma'am.
respect, when they will still greet you when
Yeah,
they
they'll say
see
ma'am, ma'am.
they
Yeah,
see an African auntie. Oh, hello, they call you
hello,
auntie,
auntie.
they will
Yeah.
still greet you. I'm telling you.
I've never, ever, ever, and I'm telling you, I've never, ever, you know, faced any kind of disrespect, or because again, as an auntie, there's a way you communicate with the younger ones, your nieces and your nephews, and they feel, they feel that they feel friendly with their auntie. They have this excitement that, oh, auntie speaks our lingo and things like that. They feel relaxed. They can chat
Mm-hmm.
with you, even the ones you
Mm.
know. But the ones that you don't even know, you don't go out and display that form of buffoonery. It's terrible. I mean, she's really put our nation in a bad light. Obviously, she's Nigerian, and she's really presented us in a very, very bad light, because
Can
not all
Nigeria be
Nigerians are like
can
that.
it be worse? Can it be worse than it is already?
She's
Is it
added
possible,
more.
you think, Gigi?
He's added more to
Buhari's
our,
Nigeria
our
can be worse than,
repertoire.
than
Our
it is
repertoire.
now? Oh my God. All right. Thank you very
Oh,
much, sis.
yeah. But the
Hmm.
thing is that another thing I wanted to say is that if this woman goes to church, now they're going to be binding and losing
What are
and
they
praying
binding?
that
What
she
are they
won't go to
binding?
jail or
Hmm.
something. they will not be praying that, the enemy used this girl to, they will be in their denial phase or state and
Yeah.
will not admit that this woman needs to go and repent somewhere for
Yeah, go and
God to
change her.
show her
No,
mercy.
it's not. She doesn't need any binding. She has a character flaw that she
Yeah,
needs to work on.
absolutely.
She has
Absolutely.
bad behavior that she needs to work on.
Mm-hmm.
It's not only children that we teach. Adults, some adults need to go and be
Mm-hmm.
taught how to behave because they
Mm-hmm.
don't know how to behave. Because you
Yeah.
see, they are so, because of the way they are so used to doing things the wrong way, they think that is the right way. It is not.
Mm.
It is
But
wrong.
but again, I must say something. I just remembered something. Sorry, before I go. This thing is just not obodoyibo thing, because I was only in primary school when a teacher sort of like, they sort of use cane to beat in Nigeria. Someone did something wrong in the class, and I was in this class, and because no one was owning up, the teacher had to beat everyone, including me. But the way
Ah,
this teacher
let's not
beat me,
even go there. Let's
the
not even
mark
go
is
there.
still the
You
mark
are
is
going
still
back to
behind my
Nigeria
head.
now. Gigi,
Yeah, but
if
let
you
me
go
tell you
to
what
Nigeria, we
my
will not
father
live
did.
here. Hmm.
My father went to school the next day and was demanding to see that teacher because my father wanted to really, really have a go at that teacher.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because my father, I was a very good child. I don't do things that that will get me into
Not
trouble.
supposed to do. Yeah.
You know, so in this is Nigeria many years ago in the 80s.
Mm.
Talk more of so she wasn't really representing a true Nigerian, if you see what I mean. Because I'm talking about years ago, a teacher, maybe in her right,
Mm.
deemed it right to beat a
Somebody said
class or
that a lot of
whatever.
them are suffering from
But my
PTSD.
father wanted to really go there
Mm.
and tell the teacher, a thing or two, about how dare you, beat my child this way.
I think we need to stand up for children more.
Yeah, yeah,
Children are not being spoken for in Africa.
mm-hmm,
Children are just like they are lost in the midst of
yeah,
everything that
yeah,
is going
all
on back
this.
there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But we people need to advocate more for the rights of
Is it any
children.
wonder that some of them are becoming leaders and just, displaying,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
abuse that they
Yeah.
have faced by their
Yeah.
parents and the
It's not right.
society?
It's not
Yeah,
right. Mm-mm. It's
yeah,
not right. Thank you so
yeah,
much, Gigi.
yeah.
Have a good
But we thank
evening.
God for the P Square. I love them.
Yeah.
So one
Yeah.
love.
Yeah, love. Oh. Speak soon, sis. Love you.
God bless you. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Tiger. Hello,
Hi, Auntie
Tiger.
B.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
You're
Well,
welcome.
this case is, I think the woman is very wrong. I think she should have just minded her business and got along with what she was doing. After all, even if the late girl wasn't referring to her, you should know that being in a foreign country, there are bounds, there are boundaries. It's not Africa where you probably think she's going to shout and let all other aunties to back her up as usual. Nobody was going to back her up. Instead, other children were jeering at her, you know.
Mm.
I also feel that if that girl was probably alone, she might not have reacted that way. She was there with
Mm.
her friends, her
Mm.
schoolmates, and if she
Mm.
didn't talk, it means
Mm.
you are opening her up to being bullied in school the following day or something.
Yeah.
So she had to show her that I can't take this, and I will not
Mm.
take this because I won't want my friends
Did you see the way they
or
were
my
the way they were shout they were jeering when she
yeah.
gave it to the woman back. All of them were yay, yay. You
Yeah,
don't see the
because
girls now.
they were just waiting for her to break it. Because if she didn't break it, if she didn't do that, she would have it in school, in being bullied in class the next day. Because
Yeah.
it's recorded and she didn't say anything, and she goes to class and everybody's passing the video around and making fun of her and
I
things
don't
like
have
that,
any
or
problem with
trying to.
what she did. She did the right thing.
I don't
Mm.
think she did anything wrong. The woman should have just left that store, or have to just mind your business. You come to like that song where there is mind your own business, that woman supposed to know say as he come this country, he not be like Nigeria. That's just it. Mind your business and live your life. I go to the park. Sometimes you see some children, they are being, you should know. But I don't even know how to explain to Duma. I'm sure she has been told before. People must have told her before. They really do like she's just type of auntie that say, no, me I will spank. I must spank. Spank. Go and spank. This spanking, I mean, spank to prison. Go and spank the people that are there in jail. Then your brain will come back to normal to know that you are not. It's not Nigeria that you are in. Anyway, I hope other mothers and aunties will learn that you don't do that in a foreign country. And even in Nigeria, people should stop doing that. Be more verbal. Talk to the child. If you don't have to, mind your business and go away.
Exactly. It's not that hard to mind your business, is it?
Respect yourself. You can imagine her bringing. Okay, what if that child beat her and tore her clothes? Who is going to be more embarrassed? How can you just don't use your sense? Like, I don't even understand. Like some people say, fight back. You must fight, and they tear your clothes, and you are the one running around looking how to cover your nakedness.
My shame you go take them off for that. You go take shame enter house.
How do you do that? Now you've brought your children down, and your neighbors are going to be looking at you, and maybe your husband also is just going to spiral, just going down.
Say finally you show yourself. You say, hey,
see,
you've got to show yourself.
It can never
outside.
be better. She will go to court, she will spend money, she will probably lose her job. It's just for one little thing that you would have just kept mute and mind your business.
Very easy to mind your business. It's so easy.
Now,
the easiest
for
thing
life,
in this world.
For life is on your record. Anywhere you go to, you abuse somebody. Somebody's going to bring it up somehow. And if you are going to be jailed for it, in fact, you start looking for a job, you can't get a good job when you come out. Your children are going to be affected. And, it's just too bad. So please, people should learn. Mind your business. You're in a different country. The rules are rules. Don't bring your barbaric attitude from Africa and come and implement it here. Even on your own children, it's not allowed. Simple.
Oh. Thank you, my darling. Tega Jare. Oshe. Thanks for calling
Take care, ma.
in.
Thank you. I love your program. Bye.
Thank you, sweetie. Bye. Yeah, we're ending now. I said I was going to do one and a half, but when we go enter this matter, that day I was so angry. I won't beat somebody. I was mad. All that matters.
Oh, hey.
You've eaten Ofe Onubu. You've eaten Afang. You've eaten nothing you've not eaten since I was watching you. You've been eating. You think I didn't see all the things you've been eating?
Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm at work. As soon as I see you, I say, hell no. I have to talk about this because since I have been talking, I've been telling my co-workers, hell no, this thing happened. Hell no. I said, what? Like what? Oh my God. Well, how are you doing? Thank you for having me here.
I'm all right, sweetheart. You're welcome.
Okay, so what is my contribution is that I'm actually grateful that you put up this show today to talk about her. You said you want someone to contest on the lady is right. I'm gonna say the lady is right, but listen to me. One is that what I say she's right as she hit the child is because she was never been taught how to react. It might be a lady that grew up in abusive home.
Don't might say exactly what you see. You cannot make any assumptions.
Okay. So
because we can go both ways. If we're gonna be assuming, we can go both ways for the child as well.
Okay. So just clearly from that video, she has absolutely no right to touch that child. She have absolutely maybe something happened we don't know because there is no audio. But within two of them was going back and forward. She is the first one that hit the child. So she has no right to hit someone else's child.
There is audio in the video. There is audio. The
Hello?
first one I played, yeah, if you go on my Instagram page, you will see there is audio in it.
Oh,
It
okay,
started
okay,
out with her
okay.
shouting. The lady was shouting and said, "This is how you behave. You black kids outside, this is how you
Wow.
behave."
I did
Oh, you
not
didn't
hear
hear
that.
it. It's the
I did
subsequent one
not
I took
hear
the
that.
audio out.
If she said those things, she is totally wrong and she
There is
needs to be
audio, yeah.
arrested.
Oh no, she was
She
shouting. She was shouting at the top of her voice. I said, "This is how you behave in public.
no no
This
no
is
no
the way
no
you
no
behave. You
no.
black kids, you behave like this.
Oh
Look at
no.
you." This and the girl turned around and said, "You
Oh
have no
no.
respect." And then the child turned around and said, "Why should I respect you? You are not my parent. Stop shouting."
Exactly. Exactly.
So
She is
you see the way she's
not.
talking to me? Oh, there's audio in it. There's audio.
No,
Mm,
she is 100% wrong. She is
mm,
100% wrong. One, she's
mm.
not supposed to hit a child. Two, this is not her, even if her own child, kids respond when you talk to them nicely. They respond better to that. And
Yeah.
two, like you said, our aunties that came from home, they here 30 years, but over the sea or Obodo even never enter them. You know
You
what
don't
I'm
enter
saying?
them, oh. You don't enter them, oh.
So they just talking. There was a time we did something like this. I was saying that I myself, I woke up in the morning and just threw, "Hi kids," like my children. I just randomly say good morning. While I'm saying that is that there was a time that saying good morning wants to be my own problem, right? These children just say hi and that's it. So
Yeah.
I said
They
no.
can say
I'm
hi.
not
Yeah,
gonna
you
go.
have to tell them.
I'm
Yeah, you
not
have
gonna
to
go
teach them
crazy
there's a
with good
difference.
morning every day. I won't do
No.
that.
Kids
So
do
I
that a
said
lot. Mm.
exactly. Whenever I woke up, I just scream, "Good morning," and they know. So all of them will come out and give me a hug. "Hi, mommy. Good morning." This. So I start doing that, and I have my own peace. I'm not going to
Yeah.
go fight my children because you didn't say good morning. No, they say hi. That is their language. But
Yeah, but
here
you
in
can
the
teach
States,
them. You can't teach them because my kids do that a lot. No, not a lot. They tend to do that in the morning because kids are always looking for the fastest way. So they'll say hi. I say no, it's morning. So in the morning we greet
exactly.
good
And
morning.
they say hi doesn't mean they're not gonna say good morning. But the first thing
Mm.
they say is hi because it's
Yeah.
their language here. Good
Some
morning
aunties, if
is
you tell them hi, they will be offended that you're telling them hi
exactly. So
because
it's
they
it's,
think
it's
hi is an insultive greeting. How are you saying hi? You say good
exactly,
afternoon, good
exact,
morning, good evening.
exactly. It's there's a language that we speak and we when we tell them or when they say it their way, we pick an offense with it. So I'm like, she is 100% wrong. Two,
Mm.
I'm sure they arrest her. And by the time she came out from this, let's say she's someone that have a license. You know that license is gone, right? It's
Abi.
gone.
Mm-hmm.
Because yeah,
All
of
for
course,
what?
if she's here in the state, at least I'm sure of Florida. If she's here, number one, she will have a mugshot. Two, she will be over the news. Three, her license is gone. Provokes fees. She have to go through this year court case, and by the time she come out from it, I'm so sorry, sweetheart, you won't have that license back.
All
And then
because she
they're gonna
cannot mind
restrict.
her business.
I
Hmm.
know they're gonna restrict her from working with the kids. She cannot work with because this is abuse. This is child abuse. So
Hmm.
that's it. But sometimes we Nigerians, not me, because I try and I pray every day, never, never to do that to the children. And so we deserve so much respect from these children. Why we do not even show this to the children? We don't even show that. We don't even practice what we preach. We're gonna say,
Hmm.
hey, you have to respect me, but you don't respect yourself. You don't respect yourself. I feel like when this happened, whatever it is that was going on, that her tone of her voice, if she's like, "Hi, honey, what's going on? You can do it this way. You can do it." That child will be so happy to talk to her.
Exactly.
But the
Exactly.
way she bring her boss inside her, probably she's a boss in her home, but you can't be
Which
boss
boss?
outside your home.
Which
You boss in
boss?
your
Who is
home.
boss? I beg you. Who is boss?
I think
Who
so.
boss
And
head?
this is let me all tell you honestly. I said if this is my son, that's it. That's it for that lady.
Hmm.
I will personally drive and go find her me myself. I'm so sorry.
Hmm. Me too. Me too.
No,
One
no,
fight, eh?
no, because
That is
you
just the
work so hard
beginning.
with these
Me
kids. There is
too.
a
I
child
don't
is
play
coming.
with. I don't play with my. Don't even go there. My children. I'm a jokusi benyeni. Don't
There's
even
a
go
lady
there.
that said about her child being a big child, and somebody was talking, about it. And the church, there's a church that we go here, and one day I tell my pastor, I say, listen, and let me just be honest to you, my kids will stop coming here because I don't want them to come in such a way that you guys gonna be talking. Oh, you have to put your leg like this, you have to put your hand like this. You have to, no, 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 no. We go to white churches and these children are so happy when they come back home. So why will
Hmm.
you reinforce this and you won't let kids to be kids?
That's how they bully children in church too. That's what they do. That's what they do. That's
I
why a
said,
lot of
let
them don't
kids
like
to
going
be
to African
kids. They
churches.
are growing.
Hmm.
Let kids to be kids. That's why they run away. They don't want to even mingle with anybody Nigerian.
Hmm.
It's just so sad. Why? And if you bring up that orientation, they're gonna bring, oh, teach up a child that he will grow, he won't depart from it. I say, who wouldn't depart from it?
Hmm.
It's very sad how Nigerian, most, not all of them, condemn
Hmm.
kids. My
Yeah.
son is big, right? But I made it a point of work, like a concern.
Hmm.
Anybody will never ever bully him for nothing. Like I will take
Hmm.
it. We're gonna go to the end of it
I
because
agree
it's,
with
it's
you.
very, very
Hmm.
unacceptable.
Hmm.
And once they go through that depression, it's very hard to come back. It will
Yeah.
affect their school, affect their future, affect the way they see people, affect everything about them. So I
Yeah.
just feel like the our Nigerian community should learn. I think
Yeah.
so.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, my
Thank you
darling.
so much. You have a wonderful day. Bye.
You too. Enjoy your work and send me some
Oh,
of that
thank
food.
you.
Bye, sweetie.
All right.
Bye. So we're going to end now. I didn't mean to stay this long, but we had to talk about that, and I'm glad we finally did. I wasn't sure if YouTube, their wahala. So, but eventually, we got to talk about it today. It's really important that we talk about parenting from time to time. Very important. Not just parenting, also the way adults react when they are talking to children. I made let me say that an intentional decision that I will not parent my children the way I was parented, all my aunties and uncles, my father, all those parenting. I don't want it. I don't want it. When my children were young, my own siblings used to say, "Hey, you spoil children too much. Oh, you want to spoil." I said, "Let me spoil them. It's okay." Because as far as some of our African people are concerned, Nigerians, adults, once you show your children love, you are spoiling them, right? If you are affectionate towards your children, you are spoiling them. This is my own decision from before I even got married that my children, I am going to load them with love. Okay? Because I don't want to do things the way my parents did things. I don't want to parent the way my parents parented me. No. It wasn't all bad, but it can be better. And this is the same attitude we need to take going forward. Please, if you're a parent here or you're an African auntie, we are complaining a lot about these African aunties. They are everywhere, mostly in churches and social gatherings that we go to. Please, please don't. Some of you are so mean. You are so mean. Your harshness, it won't enter witchcraft. It won't enter witchcraft the way you are harsh. Starting from shouting. You'll be shouting blah 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 blah, like somebody when dog bites. Be shouting. If you didn't know before, you've heard it today that shouting is a form of abuse. I beg. Treat children with respect, whether they are yours or they are not yours. Every child is a human being that deserves to be respected. No, they shut down children when they are talking. You shut them down, say, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. No, don't do that. Do not do that. Allow children to express themselves. Allow them. Teach them. If you're a parent, teach them, to be polite, but to be assertive, to be able to speak. Because if they grow up tomorrow, especially boys, when they grow up tomorrow and they cannot talk, now The women in their life will now start complaining. He doesn't know how to communicate. He cannot communicate. He cannot say a word. He will shut down. He will do this. Why? Because he was always shut down when he was a child. Nobody allowed him to express himself. If he's a woman, esteem issues, bad day, they'll have low self-esteem because they always told, keep quiet, don't talk, keep quiet. Why? Why should they? Children are different. Oh, if you have more than one child, you will know that children have different personalities. Some of them are very calm. Okay, you can have two children and they will be completely different in their personalities. Some children are naturally very calm, but you see some children, they stand. The master of standing his ground for this our house, Natobi. He will stand his ground and he will say his mind. And especially when he was a teenager, come and see. That be sporty. Not be me, oh, because me I understand it, but he and his dad, cha cha cha. Because he wants to say something, and if he wants to say it, he will say it, and he will want to finish saying it. And as an adult, you need to be patient to listen to him to say it before you now give him an answer back. But he will say it, and this my son Toby must say it. He's better now. He don't calm down. He's coming down now. He's almost an adult now, so he's coming down. So I'm just going to end by saying children deserve to be loved and respected. Okay? They deserve to be respected. I love my children. Not only love them, I also respect them. And I teach them to respect me and every adult. Very, very important. Children are not naturally disrespectful. They are not. They are not. It's just that some African adults, all these African aunties, in their head, they have some preconceived ideas about children that they just believe that, oh, you are rude to me, you are rude. Because you answer back, you say something back, is rudeness. You need to say, apple doesn't fall from it. That boy, you don't know. What you take Papa I see? Not be small. To his standpoint, he will say, no, listen to me. He will say, Daddy, listen to me. I say, Egba me. He will listen, oh. He will say, listen to me. He will must say what is in his mind. Until he finish saying it, he will not rest. So yeah, it's very, very important. Me, I believe strongly that I must not raise my children the way my father raised me or the way my mother raised me. I'm a different human being. My father raised me in 1970 something, and this is 2021. Especially we are in the abroad. This is not Africa. I'm not saying we shouldn't take the good in our culture and imbibe it in raising our children here. There's a lot of good in our upbringing. We teach our children a lot of things that are good. But don't be 100% like, oh, I'm African, I must do like this, I must do like this. No. So shouting, no, respect children, please. Stop shutting your kids down or other people's kids. And all of you African aunties that are listening tonight, please, if you have an opinion about other people's children, when you go out to church or parties or that, don't say it. Keep it to yourself. Okay? Don't say it. As long as it's not a compliment. Aunties, ejo, egbenu yin dake, ejo, tori Ọlọ́run, I beg you. Keep it to yourself. Don't say it because you will hurt these children's their ego. I mean, they are children. They are very fragile. Don't say something like that. And our caller said that somebody put it there that the child went somewhere and the aunties were saying that, and how come she's now fat? Said it publicly. And that her own child is jogging. Who asked you? Always comparing. Very comparing. Competitive in everything. Even children are they use and they compete. Please don't do that. Anything that you want to say to a child that is not a compliment, zip it. Nobody asks you. Don't say it. The child is tall, is short. It's not your business. Keep it to yourself. If you don't want me to disrespect you, you better respect yourself. Because now smart now that will say children don't get respect. Allow children to speak. The problem that that auntie had in that shop, how they call her auntie, said that woman, who be auntie, who be a auntie too. That so-called woman in the shop, the problem she had was the fact that the girl was answering back. She feels that as an African auntie, that the girl should shut up. She should not talk. No. Conversation is two-way. If you talk to me, I'll talk to you. Now so that they do conversation. Not be one person they communicate. Not be one person they conversate. So why you go tell the pikin to shut up? No. Allow children to express themselves. Be polite. Please, be polite to children. If you want to talk to them. That's why you see, I tend to use a lot of endearing words. You guys would have noticed me on this channel with you, my the fam, that you are even adults. I tend to be very, very endearing because I'm a very affectionate human being by nature. And I wasn't born like that. I learned it. I learned affection, to be affectionate to everybody. And that's why you see, I call people, oh, sweetie, honey, darling. Nobody you go call that name when anybody no go sweet them. You go sweet them. It will make them feel good. They feel like, oh, this person values me. Use enduring words on children, their head goes swell. On my big children, I call them baby. I still call them baby because they will always be my babies. So I call them baby. It doesn't change anything. It's not anything. So some people know the only sound that they hear of adults now, discipline shouting, and they hear. And I keep saying you need to balance it. Love, discipline. Love, discipline. No, do one, withdraw one. All of you that are parents, you are listening, please learn from tonight. Oh, all those shouting is not necessary. Oh. Love your children genuinely, and they know when you do. Very, very important. Eh? Show them love. Be affectionate. Hug, kiss. And if you want correct other people's children, don't. Don't. Worst case scenario, call their parents and talk to their parents privately. If somebody picking do something that you feel like, okay, this is somebody's child that I know, call the parent and say, this thing I observed. I'm not saying it to criticize them, just so you are mindful of it because you were not there when it happened. They will be happy. They will say thank you. Not that you will just be talking anyhow to children because they are children. And you say, hey, don't say anything. Be shutting children down. Me, I don't like it all. People say I spoil my children. I do. Let me spoil them, I beg. Let me spoil them. I don't care. I'm not about anybody's opinion. Me, I don't want my children to be didiri, that will not be able to open their mouth to speak. They will have no confidence. They will start grown up to be adult and start suffering from self-esteem. They cannot speak. When others are talking, they'll be stuttering and looking for words because of being shut down all the time. So please, yeah. Somebody also said here that there's power in the tongue, so don't curse them. Say nice things to them. Speak good things to their destiny. Please, all those very abusive words that they used to use in those days to abuse people, don't use them on your children. Please. And again, I'm reiterating, other people's children, if you've got nothing nice to say, don't say anything. Keep quiet. Nobody asked you. Nobody told you to come and train other people's children for them. If you know you're an African auntie, your body they pepper you to say something all the time. Talk about disrespect. Something that I go say that they disrespect you now. If you know what collect his salt, as that woman take collect his salt, where they almost you should almost fall for the shop. If you know what collect it is Jew, respect yourself, please. Don't get involved with teenagers out there. The children I know in this part of the world are very respectful. Me, I never see the one that disrespect me. Both home, outside on the street, in the church. You know, all my friends' children, they are, oh, hello, auntie, hello, auntie. That's what you hear. I don't know what you now want. Looking for respect up and down. I beg. Respect is reciprocal. Respect children. Love and children deserve to be respected. They have rights. They have their own rights. So please, enough is enough. For me, I don't want. I don't want. If you are like that, I hope you learned something tonight from this. Obodooyinbo children, they are not like African children. So if you damage their self-esteem and you let them to be suffering with esteem issues when they grow up, they go blame you. They go put you for home. Now home, they go put you when you they're not go visit you. You go no. My people, let's just be kind. I'm saying kindness. Yeah, children's rights. Yeah, children have rights. A lot of African adults are dealing with PTSD or whatever you call it, trauma. Some of them, you just see them, but inside they are completely bonkers. Oh my God. Yeah. We're going to leave it here tonight. I hope we've been able to communicate briefly on this matter because it's very, very important to me. When it comes to children, I know they play. I know they play at all because I love children so much. So much that I know they play with children. Oh, I beg. We want to leave our children alone. No, they are good kids. and God will help us to raise them right. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here tonight. Please give this a thumbs up if you've enjoyed this gist. And I shall see you on Sunday. Yes, Sunday night I'll be here, and I have a guest who is coming to tell us a very compelling story about her life and her marriage situation. Yeah, so make it a date with us. Words are enough for the wise, oh, Gigi. Yeah, thank you so much, Gigi, and all the people that contributed. Ayike, thank you. Have a good evening, guys. Mm. Yeah, thank you, everyone. Have a good evening, and I will see you on Sunday night. Enjoy the rest of your week and your weekend, and please give this video a thumbs up. I love you guys. Bye. Bye bye. Berry, thank you. Thank you so much. We'll continue to talk. Oh, we have to. We have to. We have to. Thank you. Bye, guys. Love you. Have a good evening. Odaro. Catch your phone. Say go, babe. Good night. Love you guys. Bye.